Yo, chat, fires and diamonds in the motherfucking chat right now.
Crank up the burners, I'm ready to chef. Tried to go right, but they played your boy left. All them whack rhymes, I would rather go deaf than to hear that shit one more time, bitch, I object. Shake up the Fago, I'm ready to spray. In living color, yo homie, don't play. Log into YouTube, it's Saturday. Hit your boy unhappy with TeamMUJ. Fresh out the fire, I'm blazing like Bobby. Feeling like Super Bowls, nothing can stop me. Watching my style and adjust, start the copy. But tracing all out the lines, bitch, you are sloppy. Break out the leads and I'm ready to roll. Spark up that bitch and I'm losing control. Punch the ticket of a bigger digger fucking hole. Yo, I stay underground like a motherfucking bow. United Juggalos, sipping on Modelo's, telling ghost stories, chilling with the fellows. All I'm really needing is a Fago and a shallow. Dig until I spray it in the face of a devil. Took the God particle, rolling like press. I'm a Deb Ranger boy, smoke you like sis. Knocked on hell cellar boy, keeping the piss at the spit wicked shit just to prove I exist. Miss me with bullshit, I'm fresh just like Jiggy. Any trash comments, get my sack of hickey. Take any slash feed, I ain't being picky. You see me in person, bitch, hug me or hit me.
Legion of doom shit, Chi-Town heat. So this pipe down, please, or I'm eye gouging. With the spikes from my pads, nothing slide around me. All my guys rowdy with the iced out weed. My rangers beside me, you know that we will ride. Killing with TeamMUJ on the hillside. I am not Hobson, but still got an ill mind. Believe I got something for those out to kill mine. I am not tripping on evil that men do. And I don't give a rip if this shit just offends you. Kinsu slice you, any fool that you send through. I mean like Tenchu, switch slice on a dead cruise. Murderous as presidents, rep where every res is. Leave them all headless, reign of terror is endless. Ain't a way to dead this, COD tremendous. Dent on your dentals and hunt you relentless. The rhyme flow apprentice, rockin' a Ventus. Nothing prevents us from slicing appendix. High from the pen hits, hit a cipher and then it's curtains for certain, no med kicks can mend this. Fresh just like Jiggy B, I'm in the higgity. High, you get pressed to the saw and bleed instantly. Rep this shit viciously, bitch check my history. Blistering bitch MC, been since infancy. Stupid dummy. TeamMUJ, motherfucker.
Little shit getting trippy, I'm split. For the hatchet off the hip and it was lit. I ain't got a shit to give. Walk about a party smelling gnarly. Got about 11 pounds of cushion. Bought me little ciggy, never fit. I ain't about to pound like a bitch. Like Bob, how these motherfuckers switch. We gon' leave him with a stench. You run up with his shit like the Grinch. I be green from all the weed up in my skin. Always loaded to the brim. Gotta take breaths so I don't pass out on this shit. My dog want a verse, so we put the beat in a hearse. Cause two-headed ghosts do exist, and bullets don't hurt. But we got a gun and they nerfs. Gon' rip a new hole in his shirt. Was up on the turf, did that but we went and did worse. We psychopathic off the earth, we psychopathic till the dirt. I put this shit up on my grave, already put it on my arm. I dropped the dick up on your mom, and give a fuck about your nut. Little Siggy ain't jugging, little Siggy 6 feet with the dick on your bitch. She said that's a big meat. Flip the axe, crack his ass in his fucking dome piece. I do not play. Strictly puffin' on stank with the motherfucking gang. I just ride for my jugs, ain't got shit else to say. Siggy faded as fuck, watching TeamMUJ. I'm fried.
Yo! How the fuck do you do? This is Juggin, and we're in Shxt 2. We are TeamMUJ. I'm President Murderous. That's Bobby Blaze. We are in the house. What up?
Jiggy Fresh is out on assignment.
He might show up.
Yeah, Jiggy Fresh might show up though tonight.
might
Like Brett said, what the fuck is up? This motherfucking a little just jugging session. We are in the Shxt 2,
So is this
also
an
known
episode or a
as
program?
That's a good question. You know what I'm saying?
We'll get back to that.
We're not quite prepared to have a program, but it'll be a hell of an episode if it's an episode.
Oh.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Shout out to everybody in the chat. We very rarely do these out of Studio 17 yet. You know, Studio 17 right now is being used as the unofficial JCW Lunacy pre-show studio, as well as shooting skit type studio. But in these instances where Jiggy Fresh will be gone, it does make sense for Prez just to pull up. You know what I'm saying? So I just got to get a better camera for the motherfucking Jugs.
I kind of dig the little. I kind of dig the format. It's like we're right in front of the Ferris wheel. This motherfucker better be there at the gathering.
Yeah, you know, as we switch to the gathering background, because, you know, we're just a few short months away from the gathering of the Juggalos 2026. So tonight we'll be talking about a lot of the cool shit that they've announced already for the gathering 2026.
Yeah.
And since this is our first stream back from That Shit's Trash, That Shit's Fire, we're going to talk some That Shit's Trash, That Shit's Fire for sure. You know what I'm saying? I am going to throw for the night. The link to join the stream will be in the motherfucking chat.
Y'all want to chop it up? Like what? Chop a city?
Yeah,
chop. And come kick it with us.
Chop, chop, chop. You know what I'm saying? So if you guys want to chop, chop, chop tonight, you know, more than welcome to join the panel. Like I said, tonight, you know, we're just really to kick it because if you guys are familiar with TeamMUJ, which most of you are, shout out to the motherfuckers in the chat who are. Usually around this time, it does get into a little like. There's actually one year where we did a full-on TeamMUJ summer vacation where we shut just down the channel for like 2 weeks or whatever. You know what I'm saying? Didn't do anything at all. But I think this year, and like how last year was the year before, there's probably going to be a couple of times where it's just Juggin and it's just me and Prez, or it's going to be just Prez and Jiggy. I would expect, yeah, she's doing pretty good, Relic. Bridget's doing good. You know, she's just getting her shit together. She drops little things here and there, you know what I'm saying? But, you know, she's just focused on self and getting her shit together, you know what I'm saying? So shout out Bridget Bites. Much love always.
Absolutely.
But like I was saying, I think even there's probably a chance where next week you guys will get another Just Juggin. Shout out Suck My Kiss in the motherfucker. That Suck My Kiss poster up there. We'll probably get another Just Juggin next weekend because I'll be gone and Prez will be back, or Jiggy will be back in town. So Prez and Jiggy will probably link up for a Just Juggin. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. I'm down.
But it's summer vacation-ish type shit. I know Jiggy and Malenko are out of town right now, seeing family. Next weekend, I got to go do some things then too. So, but then, which is fucked up is that. So I would think that the next week we can all get together for the weekly Wicked Web Show will be the weekend of the next JCW run.
Isn't it like Father's Day weekend as well?
That's also Father's Day weekend, which sucks because.
Why don't you take Jonas out to go see some wrestling?
Well, the thing
it won't be as bad as the ICP contest.
No, I know that. I'm much more well behaved.
I say that because it was my fault. It was my fault that he saw his first set of jug titties.
I'm glad he at least saw some titties. I'm just mad that he saw me blow some guy's grill out. But
I was even referring that.
But I would think about taking Jonas to that JC Dub. The thing about Father's Day for me, it's not really about me. You know, I still got to see my pops or whatever, so we'll see. You know, that's the plan right now. Strange, but like I said, you know what I'm saying? It is Father's Day weekend, and my family's weird, dog. So don't make me like, what? You know what I'm saying? But we'll see what goes on. I think like we had to move the camera back and up or something. So
think so?
Maybe. So that shit's not on our face or whatever. But I don't know. It doesn't really matter.
But they love our face.
So it's not. So that shit's not on our face. Like every time we put up a comment, it goes like over us or whatever.
Okay,
but I mean, you don't have to. We'll just you know, we're just Jugging. You know what I'm saying?
I know that.
We're not being super professional. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, Strange. Right now, that is the plan. Like I said, we will have to do most likely. I think you know that'll be according to the MUJ schedule. That'll probably be the next opportunity to do a full weekly web show with Jiggy Fresh, Prez Murderers, and myself. Would be that Saturday or whatever. So we'll have to keep that up. I know we're on live right now, though, Strange. But if you or Bob's in the chat though too. If you guys could email me that latest trailer, I'll run it through the show. I forgot to ask for it earlier. And I usually just cut it out for myself if that's the case. But shout out Bob too. Shout out Strange Suspicion all together. And shout out everybody in the chat. But shout out Strange Suspicion. Shout out Bob. Made his JCW on-screen debut over the week. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So shout out Bob.
I thought that was Bob. That looked like Bob. I said, hey, that fellow looked like Bob. But then I had to replay it, and I was like, holy shit, it is Bob. And I said, shout out to Bob.
Unfortunately, I wasn't really able to watch JC Dub live that night. I went out. I took Jonas out for his graduation dinner. Was that we ended up taking him out that night? So, so I catch it later. But man, shout out JCW right now. It is on fire. Shout out to those of y'all who are watching the unofficial JCW Lunacy pre-show.
You just get done with what the 20th episode?
Episode 20, man.
Holy shit.
And look, I'm just gonna talk a little shit, you know what I'm saying? Hell yeah, that's the shit. Yeah, tell Bob to send me whatever you can, you know what I'm saying? But you know, shout out to everybody who has been watching the unofficial JCW Lunacy pre-show. Like Prez just said, he was just joined me for the 20th episode. But it's 20 weeks in a row, you know what I'm saying? So 20 weeks, not just 20 episodes, you know what I'm saying? And it's weird for us to do it, but I have to say that 20 weeks for me has been a challenging effort, you know what I'm saying? I started shooting the shows on Sundays. I mostly now shoot them Monday. Just because Sundays have gotten busier as the weather's gotten nicer and shit like that, you know what I'm saying?
Summer's starting to kick off.
Yeah. And there's always JCW shows on Sundays too. The one time I shot the show before I went to JCW, which was tough, you know, but it was better than doing it after I got home because then your stories get crossed, you know?
Yeah.
But while doing the show 4.5 months now, I traveled to motherfucking St. Louis. Thank you, Gracie, for sure. I appreciate that. But I went to St. Louis and back and do a JCW show that weekend, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Still shot it, you know, like
some G shit right there.
Went to
Real
jug shit. Went to motherfucking Juggin, Ohio. You know what I'm saying? Went to Juggin, Ohio 3, partied all weekend, came home Monday and shot the pre-show. You know what I'm saying? Have been sick. Shot the pre-show. You know, it's one of the most consistent. It's the most consistent thing we've done here on the channel. You know what I'm saying? So it is a big deal. I know a lot of people stream weekly or whatever. You know what I'm saying? Multiple times a week. And those of you who especially have kids and jobs and all that shit, I commend you because this shit's tough. You know what I'm saying? Like, I think streaming is easier than shooting the show, obviously, because there's no editing that has to be done. I could stream all fucking night or whatever all day.
Absolutely. We can do it 24 hours. We won't.
I'll do it again. 2 years. 2 years will be 24 more.
We'll talk about it.
2 years, baby. 2 years. We're doing another 24-hour stream. Well, not this summer or next summer. The summer after next summer, for sure. 2 years. We're doing another 24-hour stream.
Okay.
Woo!
Yeah.
But to do it consistently like that, though, it does. You know. So shout out to everybody who does do those streams weekly or put out shows or videos weekly. My hardest part with the show is the editing it. You know what I'm saying? I could shoot it. It's like if you guys see the editing and I'm gonna put the whole like behind the scenes thing out, but like I just like
those that you know, yeah. I'm just getting started in editing shit.
I ad-lib almost the entire show.
I get frustrated with it. Yeah. So I commend
Todd.
I commend.
And then there's times when I go through these waves of ADD where I'll just like totally fucking.
And that too.
I'll totally start editing and I'm like, fuck, and I'll just get too distracted. But I do I do this. It's almost all ad-lib. The intro is the same. I say the same thing every week, so that's scripted basically. And then I usually try to write something about the episode and the location and venue, and then everything else is just bullet notes. When I watch the show, I just take so here's the title of the match, and then Here's the things that I write outside of King of Clubs, using everything, including a bag of dog poop. Danny Moe runs in,
Poop.
walks away with stolen title. So like those then are just like the bullet points, and then I just talk until I've satisfied that. But in that time, I'm like just really thinking of everything as it goes. So it is a lot of stop, re-say the whole sentence or whatever, or because I stumbled my words, or because I didn't know what I was gonna say and my mouth was just moving. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Or as I'm saying it, I think of like a cool pun or whatever. You know what I'm saying? So there's times where I'll like say something, I'm like, oh, but if I say it like this, I could include
I should have said that.
Yeah, I could include a cocaine pun or an outbreak pun or some shit. You know what I'm saying? So
where am I gonna find space to put all this in?
that's really the reason why I don't do it live. You know? Oh, yeah, and then I edit out a bunch, and then shit I'll edit out a bunch, or I'll say the fucking names wrong though too, so I'll edit out a bunch. But
like the new endeavors.
You did that on purpose though, Prez.
I did.
Prez hates. I don't know if you saw that. That's why I said in the chat though. Prez hates Matt Cross so much that he wouldn't even give him credit and say his proper tag team name right. So
who's Matt Cross?
There's many reasons why Prez hates Matt Cross. Obviously, there can only be one Matt, so he doesn't like that at all. You know. And those who are watching, who watched the latest episode of the unofficial JCW Lunacy pre-show, what did you think about the latest Prez Knows segment? I've been able to talk to Prez, and we've come to an agreement, and Prez will now do a Prez Knows segment frequently, not regularly, but frequently here on the unofficial JCW Lunacy pre-show. So shout out Prez. And you're going to see Jiggy Fresh on, I think, at least one episode coming up soon, but I'm going to try to get him on 2 episodes soon. Permanently, man. Hey, it's going to be
baby steps.
Frequently. I think we're shooting for, every few episodes or whatever. Prez will come on, tell you what Prez knows or maybe doesn't know for that week or whatever. But that'll be definitely a reoccurring thing. I like having guests on, but sometimes it's hard to get guests on. You know what I'm saying? Like, my show doesn't get a fucking ton of views or whatever, so there's people who are like, oh, there's no point me being on the show because it doesn't get a fucking any views or whatever. You know what I'm saying? Thank you, Bob. Appreciate you. So I get that that's probably a reason why it's hard to get guests on the show. One person 100% read my message, didn't even fucking respond back to me. A couple of my homies have, are about it, but then a lot of my homies who I've asked are like busy. Some of them are on tour right now. You know what I'm saying? So I just, it's hard to get people on there. I'd like to have Strange come back. I'd like to have Bob on there. I still want to have Humble Among and Kosuke on there or whatever. You know what I'm saying? But I do get a little discouraged asking people, and then the no's gonna come or whatever. But either like getting a yeah and then not getting the content, the video for me in time or whatever, or reading my message and then not saying anything back at all. You know what I'm saying? Is weird though too. So I think that, and this is something that we've talked about here a lot on MUJ or whatever. Like we all have different sets of skills that bring to the table. Mine is definitely not writing messages, or maybe it's writing them, but it's not sending them, and it's not reaching out to people to be guests on the show. That is my biggest flaw of it or whatever, you know what I'm saying? But everything else is cool. So for me, at least, like it's hard to ask for guests. I want a lot of more guests on there. I'd love it to be like a regular thing where I have guests on there, but at the same time, I always look at things like the way. So it's tough enough for me to do this show weekly, than to ask somebody else to set their time apart to shoot something for me. You know what I'm saying? Right. I get it could be tough or whatever. And like I said, my show doesn't really get views. So like a lot of people, especially weird industry people, are like, oh, well, why am I going to be on a show that nobody watches? You know what I'm saying? So, but it's a fun ass show. Hope you guys are liking it. This is the most I've talked about it besides being on Strange Suspicion, so I feel weird, so I'm going to stop talking about it now. So.
I don't feel weird. It's fucking gaining motivation. It's gaining steam.
I am really just trying to get it up for you guys. Thank you.
A commercial, bro. It appeared on a JC Dub commercial, bro.
Shout out to Bob, you know what I'm saying? And
don't deter yourself, man. You deserve all the praise you need.
And you know, I do try to promote it just at least on a weekly basis. I redid the intro, added some new clips to the intro. I'm only 20 weeks in, you know what I'm saying? It took us fucking forever doing the web show to get like anywhere or whatever with it. So I really don't. It's again, it's not about the views, but I am like right now on some like Fight Club shit. You know, we just did 20 weeks.
Your announcer voice is getting really good doing this shit too, by the way.
Thank you.
I can't stay in that cadence.
Man,
I switch up. So it's that ADHD.
Sometimes it's hard, bro. Like when I did the original Stranglemania episode, I shot it for an hour. It's about a 40-minute episode or a 30-minute episode or whatever. I started to lose it towards the end because I was talking in that for that long. I need a break, at least to take a little break. So if I ever was doing real announcing, I'd probably be able to keep it a whole show because I would take those little breaks and be able to come back to it. But I would love to come back. I would love to do some announcing. I know I was going to do some with that all heel wrestling for a while that Heathen was doing.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I might have some openings for JCW for the first time this year at the Gathering. So let me get a Mac Davis spot at first, or you know what I'm saying? Let me get a Mark Roberts spot where I just come to the ring and announce a couple of matches. You know, that'd be really fresh too. Shout out to Ninja with the pencil. But it's 20 weeks. So on some Fight Club shit, all my fucking juggalos, juggalettes, and wrestling fans watching at home right now, if you can do one favor for Team MUJ, man, fucking share the fucking the pre-show with somebody who you know likes independent wrestling, or even more so likes JCW and hasn't watched it. You know what I'm saying? I am just trying to get on the radar because right now, I said it, I don't plan on taking even a break from the fucking pre-show until the Gathering. And the only reason why I'm saying the week of the Gathering is because we're going to have to fucking leave Tuesday. You know what I'm saying? I usually shoot Monday and edit Tuesday and Wednesday. So there might not be one of the week of the Gathering, but then after that, there'll be one.
How are we going to cover the Gathering? How are we going to cover Bloody Mania? We might have to have some video nieces out here.
I'm not going to jinx it or anything in any way right now, but the way that I've kind of looked at some things happening, there is a slight chance that for the first time in like 3 years, I'll be able to see at least one night at JCW.
Yeah?
There is a very good possibility.
You're going to be able to see a whole Ouija set?
Yeah, I only had to not do that one time, right? Maybe 2 times. But yeah. But I don't think. Yeah,
and I
think I'm gonna go shout out Seth Moon. Hell yeah, bro. I'm glad you got to see that fucking show. Again, man, while Seth Moon's in here, I gotta just say thank you so much to Callie Green, Seth Moon. They have showed us mad love forever, but they wrote 2 dope-ass articles about us on Fago Lovers this year. And man, like, I guess we can just talk about Trash Fire now, too, you know what I'm saying? Because I'm tired of fucking talking about myself on the fucking pre-show. At least I'll talk about all y'all on the fucking Trash Fire shit. But man, like, for what Trash Fire started as, what it became, and how it ended was storybook as fuck. You know what I'm saying? There was
iconic.
Yeah, there was no, like, you couldn't have wrote it a better way. You know what I'm saying? Like, from start to finish. I'm talking about from the first episode to the end of the tournament. You couldn't have wrote a better, like, it couldn't have been a fucking better written story. You know what I'm saying? Exactly. They'll never. I'd said that to Nathan. So I was like, Nathan's like, oh, they got someone else DJing. And I was like, because it's Clay. What the fuck do you mean? Callie Green covered that in ways that, like, just to read it was super fucking fresh. You know what I'm saying? To read something about Trash Fire that way and to read how Billy won and all that, like, and that you guys all saw it the same way that we saw it, the same way that it played out. No one lost any of the years that we've done it. And everyone, I think everyone, even when Billy won this year, everyone was like, yeah, that's what was supposed to happen. You know what I'm saying? Shout out Unhappy, shout out Sizz, shout out Dungeon, Siggy, Apollon, you know what I'm saying? Two Scoops. I mean, so many people who came to the end of it. Shout out the Baratheons of the shit, Stannis. You know what I'm saying? When it all played out like that, and Billy walked away the winner, that was just the craziest shit. And the first article and Bagel Lovers was dope as fuck, but that second one really hit deep because it was the end of an era. The shit came down to it, and it was a fucking storybook finish. You know what I'm saying? Big Sizz 2 years in a row made it to the last two people in Trash Fire. You know what I'm saying? Billy
worked his ass off the whole 6 seasons of Trash Fire.
Hell yeah. Worked his ass off 100% to get to where he's at. Billy's still working. Billy is grinding, you know what I'm saying? But I think that everyone saw, and I hope that you guys all saw, that like there has been just so much growth and development. Shout out Frankie Goldie out there killing it. Gloom Unit on tour with Ouija Mac, Southwest Seance, Darby O'Trill, Wacko the Kid, Gloom Unit, man. That's a fucking awesome ass tour right there, bro. Like nothing but straight heavy.
There was some dope ass sets.
Hell yeah. I mean Darby, you know what I'm saying?
All in a row
Gloom
like
Unit,
that,
you know what I'm saying? That's just crazy as fuck. So shout out that little tour that's going on there right now. Shout out the main man, Frankie Goldie.
They mosey on over to the Midwest here real soon. That Wicked Clown Social Club out there in Chicago is a pretty nice venue. You guys could
yeah, we want a Midwest seance, you know what I'm saying? But anyway, like I was saying, I hope you guys saw the progress because that's what we were really looking for. And like someone like Big Sizz, you know what I'm saying? We've known Sizz over 20 years now. We met him at the gathering and shit, you know what I'm saying? But really just got deep, into things that he's doing, especially over the last few years. And Sizz is someone that you watch in this program who you see the growth, not only of them lyrically, but of the fan base that they've developed. Sizz gets a lot more views on his videos now, plays on the songs, comments on his shit, likes on his shit, you know what I'm saying? Because Sizz is the truth, you know what I'm saying? Not only is he a great lyricist, makes good videos, but you catch him outside. You see him at the function, you know what I'm saying? Whether it be the gathering, Jolly Jams type shit, you know what I'm saying? He'll pull up and shake hands and kiss babies, you know what I'm saying? So that's a big part of what we were like looking for as Underground Idol type shit. The one to carry it on your back in the end, and for Billy to win, it really shows that it is that type of shit. Billy is one of those type of people that you can see carry the shit on your back. You know what I'm saying? He's out there on tour right now. He's always catching a flight or a bus or something to go to another show. He's always dropping music or whatever. Yeah, thank you, Seth. If you guys have it, man, I'm gonna put those links in the motherfucking chat. In the second article, like I said, the way that it talks about Billy and stuff. I mean, it was a really good article, and I hope that you guys enjoyed it as much as us, and I hope that you guys enjoyed this season as much as we did, because I know a lot of people know that we weren't gonna do the show. You know what I'm saying? We weren't going to do another episode or another season of That Shit Trash.
Just silently bow it out. Like, all right.
Yeah, after
this is it.
Yeah, all right. After last season, I mean, the last two episodes of last season, I almost quit. You know what I'm saying? I almost just walked off the program, and not because of TeamMUJ or anything like that, just because of when you put something together and it explodes past what you ever thought it would do, that's a lot of fucking pressure. You know what I'm saying? So we almost walked away, you know what I'm saying? Especially with the way that things kind of went down in the end, we almost walked away. And
we didn't expect it to get much traction as it
We didn't expect them to get mad at each other then either. You know what I'm saying? And people were getting mad. Shit was getting crazy as fuck, you know. So we didn't know how things were gonna go, you know. We didn't know it was gonna go like that. And last year, you know, like when it got to the second to last episode, I was like, man, this is fucking. I don't know if I could finish up the season with you guys. I need you guys to at least take this episode. And Jiggy and Prez both told me that I just wasn't allowed to do that. So we came back the next night and we did the show or whatever. But I said to him when we were closing out last year, we were telling everybody, hey, we're not doing Trash Fire. You know what I'm saying? Even at the gathering, when people were asking about it, we're like, we're not doing it next year. You know what I'm saying? It's just, we ended it, it's done, you know? And it wasn't until I saw Unhappy. Unhappy, you know, Unhappy is one of my new good Juggalo friends. You know what I'm saying? And I seen Unhappy in fucking Michigan at Nick Bazaz's birthday party, and we were talking. Me, him, and two Scoops were talking. You know what I'm saying? And Scoops, I want to get Scoops on the podcast real soon. You know what I'm saying? On the show, on the web show, real soon.
Yeah.
That's something we've been wanting to do for a minute, you know what I'm saying? But we were talking, me, Scoops, and Unhappy, and Unhappy said, why don't I get to defend? I was like, man, all right. Okay, we're going to do the show again.
So, damn, you right, Unhappy, you right.
And people wanted to challenge, you know, people wanted to do it again. So we said, fuck it, we're going to do it one last time. And when I pitched the idea, so we asked you guys kind of like, you know, what themes or whatever you guys would like to see. We took some ideas, and then when I did the big pitch to TeamMUJ, I had like a lot of the phrasing was, and for the final season, and they're like, it is? This is it? We're really doing it? It's really end? And yeah, we decided that was, I mean, just the way that we phrased it to end it, it worked out perfectly. And
for the final season.
And you know, when Seth wrote the first article on Fago Lovers, seeing that it was the end of an era, man. Like, you know, it hasn't been long, but like, you know, a lot of shows should end in 5 years. You know what I'm saying? They don't need to go fucking 10, 20 fucking years. You know what I'm saying? Like, there's a lot of things that should end. 10 seasons, you know what I'm saying? Because then 13 seasons. Because then if there ever is a chance for it to come back, then you can run it again. You know what I'm saying? But always end on a high note if you can. You know what I'm saying? I felt like we retired on a high note. We were like, hey, let's at least step away from the game while we've won. You know what I'm saying? Instead of everyone's won now. You know what I'm saying? Everyone's a fucking champion. It put on a Pollen. It put on motherfucking Unhappies. It put on the Scizzes of the world. It put on motherfucking the Wrath of Gods, even. You know what I'm saying? It put on all these motherfuckers. It put on everybody we played for fucking 6 years or 5 years or whatever. You know what I'm saying? It put on all that shit. We did our fucking job. Everyone won, and we got to walk away on the top. It was a fucking entertaining program. You know what I'm saying? So I think it worked out, and I appreciate all the love that it came through. You know, like,
I think what it more or less opened up was more networking branches.
Yeah,
for people to you know, network each other. And
you guys will see some of that. I mean, you guys hear that watching MUJ song that plays before every MUJ show now. That's a collab that came through because of That's Just Trash, That's Just Fire. And in like 2 weeks, you guys will have like maybe not 2 weeks, actually. It's probably going to be like July. July, you guys will have a whole package of what the Trash Fire mixtape looks like. And like I said, we couldn't have done it without all y'all. Shout out Dungeon Man. Hope you're doing better. Shout out Howland. But I hope you're doing better. Bro, I got my Gloom shirt. I was gonna wear my Gloom shirt on here, but it was misplaced for a minute. But I'm rocking that cocaine right now. But shout out Gloom. I'll be tight of Howland. Fuck with Gloom heavy. You know what I'm saying? Shout out Big Gloom. And shout out everybody else, man. Like I said, you know, that this season was really all about some hot shit, you know what I'm saying? And Apollon just released a new single today. He's about to release his album on the 17th. Kosuke just released, and he's got a bunch of bangers. I want to play that motherfucking Ethan Allen shit again here, probably tonight, man. Kosuke fucking killed it, you know. he just released. Scoops is released, and Scoops already announced. Like, this is one of the things that we can say. We gotta. Yeah, I should have made a list of things we couldn't say, but one of the things we can say is to the people who have already announced their gathering shits. Shout out Big Fro, and then shout out 2 Scoops. You know what I'm saying? The detonation stage is gonna have to be called the As Seen on MUJ, As Seen on That Shit's Trash, That Shit's Fire. Because right now I've already seen a few people announce who have been top seats on That Shit's Trash, That Shit's Fire. And I heard that there's a couple more actually. You know what I'm saying? So
I can't wait to find out.
Yeah, shout out those who are already announced their spots for the gathering, the Juggalos. So far, I'm really not disappointed in anybody of the homies that I've seen. I mean, there's actually been a handful of homies that I've already like self-announced or whatever.
Right.
That I think is pretty fresh. You know what I'm saying? Fro, like I said, and Scoops and the homie Chuckles. The Catalina wine mixer, the Juggalo Yacht Club Catalina wine mixer. That might be the night that I might be tied up, but I don't think I'll be. I don't think I'm tied up one night, late night. I mean, maybe not super late night. That's the thing. I might be a little late night, but I don't know about super late night.
Not overnight, not an overnight thing. Not a super night.
No, that's no, that's not happening this year.
Oh shit!
Yeah.
Oh shit! So you got
maybe
you might be able to jug. You might be able to chug out of the gathering, not working.
Maybe that's the other thing. It's definitely not happening this year. If that's the case, brother. Yeah, they're gonna be leveled up. But yeah, don't miss the wine mixer. Let me pull some of those details up of the Juggalo gathering. But I know that this year it's gonna be mad fresh. They've already announced a lot of cool things. A lot of flavor. Seems like maybe not all of the events, but a lot of the events are out right now. When it comes down to it, the Juggalo Yacht Club 10-year anniversary yacht mixer. It's the Catalina wine mixer. Back on the beach. That one's going down Friday, and it's hosted by Swills. So I honestly, that was the only one that I think that I might have done, but I don't think that's even happening though now. And that one only runs from 12 to 3. So I'm actually looking at the times. Do they run? Okay.
Okay.
So these parties. Oh, this one says 1-4. So the late night parties this year have been announced. The Chapter 17 are back with a motherfucking another party. The Chapter 17 Peg Leg Pirate Booty Peep Show. This sentence when I first read this shit, I was like, yo, I don't think I've ever said this before or whatever, but the most beautiful butthole and loudest queef contest going down at the Chapter 17 Peg Leg Pirate Booty Peep Show Thursday night at the Gathering of the Juggalos. Wednesday night, sorry. So there is nothing Thursday. Oh, that's also a big indicator. All right, so the Chapter 17 crew will be delivering you a funky town once again with a late night party of a lifetime. Walk the plank to some ultra rare bumps, unheard gems, and wicked shit classics. Prettiest butthole, loudest queef contest, not to mention Scurvy Scott, the pirate judge, will be there telling tales about dolphins he fucked. So Wednesday night, as you know, the Chapter 17 party always goes up in a major way. And apparently it will be a loud queefing that night too. So make sure you pull up. But right now they don't have a party on Thursday. A late night party on Thursday. I'm trying to think how that did. Maybe they'll still announce one after they announce another artist.
We have some type of Buccaneer beer trade going on or some shit like that.
Yeah, we'll get to that.
We're gonna get
Yeah, we gotta wait for Jiggy on that. So I don't know the details. We actually, of course, like Prez is saying, you guys heard Prez say, you know what I'm saying, but we will be announcing the beer share this year. We are going to return with the beer share because we're in a new location. You know what I'm saying? So that's going to get announced. That maybe we'll have to we can't plan anything until the schedule's out. You know what I'm saying? So
This is true.
that's why the last 2 years it's been a delay on when the beer share was going to be. But Friday night, the motherfucking Catalina Wine Mixer Juggalo Yacht Club coming back. You know what I'm saying, for the Juggalo Wine Mixer Friday night, midnight to 3. So what I have noticed too on these after parties in the chat, you guys can correct me if I'm wrong here, but the after parties, didn't they usually start at 1 and go till 4? And I'm only saying that because
5.
I'm only saying that because for the Clownless one that I did the last couple of years, it definitely was like a 1 till 4 thing. I'm pretty sure like last year I ate a double cheeseburger off the local Clown Crew grill that had gotten dropped off by Gracie about 4:05 in the morning. You know what I'm saying? So it was the greatest cheeseburger I've ever had. But then my brothers are back in the motherfucking swamp. The Butcher Bay Bandits. I'm talking about Shaggy Theirhead and Devereaux. My motherfucking homies will be back spinning them wicked shit classics going down the final night of the Gathering of the Juggalos. This shit's always super fresh. Last year they fucking slaughtered it, the closeout party. It was probably some of the most fun I had. It was up there with some of the most fun I've had the entire gathering, the 2 hours we stayed at that party or whatever. You know what I'm saying? Like, I just had a good ass fucking time. I didn't have to worry about any more responsibilities. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
My responsibilities were done for the gathering. Me and Jiggy sat there and drank all of the last Modelo's that we had, and I stacked a fucking pyramid up on these fucking chairs sitting back there. Our beers was getting warm, so we were just power slamming these beers down, chilling with fucking Airhead Dev, Darby. You know, me and Darby were fucking giving each other our flowers for the shit that had happened. It was so fresh, you know what I'm saying? And I knew that I just didn't have, like, it was the end of the gathering or whatever. We hopped a golf cart and slow walked the golf cart back to the hill the last time. I don't know, man. That was just mad fresh. So make sure you guys pull up at the fucking Lagoon party.
Because that shit's gonna be lit as fuck.
Yeah, Stannis. Darby is the motherfucking. He's like, and I,
Darby's
you know,
bro.
we're not speaking out of school at all. Darby is like one of those homies that I talk to regularly. He's looked out for us like so much, but he is like just like the realest. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's like, you know,
he is definitely one of the realest.
Yeah, out of people who deserve the type of shit, you know, Darby Ouija are up there for sure. You get the Airhead Dev. I mean, these guys like for like these guys I could call and talk shit to, or call and get some advice from. They're like just real motherfucking ninjas. You know what I'm saying? Dev's like Dev and Darby. I mean, I feel Dev really put us on to Darby, and me and we became super tight with Darby. You know what I'm saying? Like, we kicked it at this gathering, but then I went out to Gorefest that year, and me and Darby kicked it like the whole weekend, and I got to be on a couple of albums because of that. Like, that motherfucker's just the shit. And when I see them win, you know what I'm saying? It's like we win or whatever. So being able to kick it last year at the gathering, like in that moment, like I was saying, it was just the freshest, you know. Darby just played his 3rd year in a row at the gathering. I just DJ'd my fucking 3rd year in a row at the gathering. You know, it was just like super fucking dope, man. So
passing buns backstage.
Yeah, fucking.
Everybody was on stage rocking it out, just dancing on.
Yeah. It was the shit, man. And Airhead and Dev too, man. I feel like I would have never gotten a chance to probably do the gathering if it really wasn't for like Airhead or whatever. Put in the word for me or whatever when they were looking for a new DJ. And you know, they'll like shit. They'll pull up on me, make sure I'm doing good at the gathering, texting me, calling me, make sure I'm good or whatever. You know what I'm saying? So I think it's just mad fresh. You know what I'm saying? So shout out to them. And I guess with that, you know what I'm saying? Like I will be coming back to the gathering. On the official end again this year. You know what I'm saying? I might as well just say it now because it's impossible to talk about anything else without fucking really saying like I got the call. I'm coming back, you know what I'm saying? I'll be back at that motherfucking hell yeah. I'm coming back in that bitch though. I will be DJing some shit as soon as I know where I'll be at. I'll definitely let you all know. As soon as I know what events I'm doing, I'll let you all know. But the main man called back, and I'm back in that bitch, you know what I'm saying? I know Clownless isn't back in this year, so that's what we keep talking about, these after parties or whatever. Like, there is no Clownless after party this year. Clownless is on tour this this year at the gathering, so it doesn't look like Columbus will be there like at all or whatever. And I usually DJ the Columbus show, but unfortunately Columbus isn't there, so I might not DJ like an late night party right now. And if that's the case, I'll go get to see JCW at least. You know what I'm saying? So that's cool. But I just
can't be like, so Bobby, you want to hope?
Oh shit! I'll do anything. I'll do anything for JCW this year. But yeah, that's just something I it kind of makes it easier to talk about some other things here if I just go ahead and say. I mean, I'll make it a full announcement or whatever. But you guys heard it here first. I'm just Juggin. I'm your boy for the fourth year in a row. I'm coming back to DJ. I'll most likely be in Butcher Bay the entire fucking weekend. But I'm back. Shout out Airhead. Shout out Dev. Shout out Darby. Shout out motherfucking Rob. My boss, Rob Bruce. You know what I'm saying? I say this is my fourth year, but I really want to. This is my third official year. You know what I'm saying? So this is my fourth year booked through the gathering, but I say it's the third official because the first year I did it in like a different capacity. I still got paid or whatever, but I basically took care of everything else that I had to that year. But then they brought me back the next 3 years, official capacity, and I appreciate the fuck out of it. So shout out Rob, shout out everybody who looked out for me, shout out everybody who fucking sent my name in again or whatever. I don't know how that shit even works anymore. You know what I'm saying? Shout out Matt Foy. I know that shit. Shout out the homie Matt Foy. He don't get enough credit too. You know, Matt Foy out there doing shit, and I'm sure he always put in a good word for me then too.
I'll share my name with Foy, but all you other motherfuckers.
Yeah, I wish Columbus was going to be back this year. He's a gathering icon now. You know what I'm saying? Columbus works his ass off at the gathering. You know what I'm saying? And, he does a lot of hosting and a lot of performance type shit or whatever. So for him not going to be there this year, that does kind of suck. You know what I'm saying? And we had really just developed a really good rapport with each other to where I'm kind of bummed out that he's not going to be there because when we talked in December and I talked to his homie or whatever, he's like, oh man, yeah, just Columbus just knows when he sees that you're booked for that show, it's going to just go smooth, whatever. Columbus he blew his voice out last year too, so I basically like ran the whole I just DJ'd the whole time. He only played one song in that 4 hours last year, but as much as I'm happy that I'm not, it looks like I'm not on a late night show right now. That was pretty fun. I mean, like, it's probably the longest I DJ an event in a year all year because I DJ for 4 hours. You know what I'm saying, during that show or whatever, and I usually DJ like at the most like 90 minutes or some shit at an event or whatever. So 4 hours, it really tests my DJ library, and I DJ like rave music the whole time. I don't even really DJ a lot of the Juggalo hits, but
it's just gonna be dope though.
Yeah, and I agree with you there, Chris C17. I can't wait to see what they're gonna announce for JCW at all this year. You know what I'm saying? Like right now, as we're watching, you figure we're still quite a few episodes away. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So if we're like 2 months till the gathering,
several episodes.
There's quite a bit of episodes away before the gathering. I anticipate a huge war between Violent J and Vince Russo. And Vince Russo pulls all the motherfuckers he's known for 40 years of wrestling. And Violent J pulls all the motherfuckers he knows from 30 years of wrestling, and there's a huge war at the gathering. That's really kind of how I see
like a Royal Rumble at the Legend.
Yeah, that's kind of how I see this shit playing out by the gathering. You know what I'm saying? Unless they're gonna, I don't think they're gonna do like another war with another company because they did that gimmick last year. They did that gimmick last year or whatever, so I don't think they'll. I don't think they'll do that same thing, but I think there will be some kind of war, a suspenseful war of some kind, and I think it'll be, whatever's going on right now with Jay and Russo. I think they'll push it to the gathering, and that'll be like Bloody Mania. Will be some big ass fucking war of the motherfucking talents. You know what I'm saying? So we'll see. What are you guys' speculations for that? strange if you guys are still in the chat. I know you guys are, heavy dedicated to the JC Dub. But I think that's kind of where things are going. You know what I'm saying? I think the Gathering being like WrestleMania, that it has to just push in that heavy in that direction where like the Gathering is like the culmination of everything. It was the culminate, the 2-day war with GCW last year. I feel like it has to be a culmination of some big shit. You know what I'm saying? So just like the beef with like Vito and Jay led up to Stranglemania, there's gonna have to be this beef's gonna have to lead up to Bloody Mania and see some crazy shit.
It's going to lead up to a violent. I know I was going to say it's going to lead up to another Violent J and Russo I Quit match.
Man,
but I think they already did that.
Imagine doing the JWO reforms. You know what I'm saying? And now there's the new Juggalo World Order. Fucking Tony, Willie Mack, the Brothers of Funstruction or some shit.
Well,
I'm saying, and everything that just going to happen over just these next few episodes to think, how crazy it'll be to lead up to the Gathering. Yeah. Yeah, and it is. I'm not trying to jinx myself, but it's looking like, my last 3 years, I missed the Gather, or I missed JCW because I've had a late night party to do. I think the 1 year I got to see some of it was because I only did the Queen of Cheeks that year. So after Queen of Cheeks, but there was like an after party after Queen of Cheeks and we hung around. So then I think I missed it then or whatever. I don't know. I think there was only 1 year. I've only got to see a little bit of it since 2023. But right now, like I said, I don't want to jinx myself because my schedule could come and hit me in the fucking ass any minute now or whatever.
A lot of shit changes at the Gathering, especially at a new location.
Yeah, for sure. And especially how far everything's going to be from each other.
It's everybody's first Gathering this year.
Yeah. That is the freshest thing, too. It is everyone's first Gathering this year, unless you've been to a festival of this size at this party.
That venue.
Yeah, this will be your first time exploring.
Venue. It's supposed to be a nature person.
Well, it says venue on their website, though, too. But we were looking at some other things, and those are the late night parties. They got plenty of the side shows listed as well. And, man, the Shaggy's B Movie Club, if you can catch that, I would catch that. You know what I'm saying? It's Thursday night. That's going on Thursday. So that ends at 1:30. But
that's the movies.
If you can catch the Shaggy's B Movie Club, absolutely check it out. It's fun as fuck. Air conditioned tent, limited to 100 people, and they enforced the fuck out of that shit last year or the year. I think it was last year, the year before. But man, I would definitely go see that shit. Too Dope and Jump Steady, just fucking all kinds of crazy shit inside there. That's definitely one to watch at the Gathering Juggalos if you can. There's going to be, that's going to be it.
Huh. Wow.
So, Butcher Bay between 2 a.m. and 3 a.m., which isn't bad. You know what I'm saying? There is a adults-only super show going down Thursday at Butcher Bay. There's going to be the Dead Circus side shows going on, 2 shows. One Thursday night, 12:30 to 1:30, and then Friday, 5 to 6, going down to Butcher Bay. The Big Money Hustles Extravaganza, this is also another thing. It's backed by popular demand. Go back and see it. If you've ever done the Rocky Horror Picture Show type shit, that's what they do with Big Money Hustles Extravaganza. Shout out the lines, throw popcorn, be part of the magic. You know what I'm saying? Within this, within the depths of this dark peep show, you may get robbed by 8-Boy, nipple twisted by a ninja, or shot by Half Benjamin. Help us survive, or help us celebrate over 25 years of what critics call the best movie ever.
I gotta check that shit out.
It's mad fun. The homies who do this, like I said, if you've ever been to like Rocky Horror Picture Show, and some of the Rocky Horrors you go and they'll have like a survival kit that you can buy when you go in. They do these little survival kits when you go inside there. You know what I'm saying?
All right.
There's moments, where everyone yells out shit. It's like it's dope as fuck. It's cool as fuck to see. Uh,
I think I might have to.
back in
I might have to film some of that.
in
shit.
Indianapolis when they did it, or at the gathering that was in Indiana or whatever, when they did it there, that shit was so fresh. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like some of my homies were involved in it. Shane, I think you might have met him. He's like he's a big dabber from Wisconsin. I call him
Okay.
Shane Wesco every time I see him or whatever. But him and his crew or whatever, they put it together. Man, I'm telling you, it's a fucking awesome ass show, man, for sure. Definitely go see it.
Oh yeah.
Man, Harlan Williams had like that motherfucker. I just watched him on JRE the other day, and it was probably the best episode of Joe Rogan I've seen in fucking since the last time Harlan was on there. Harlan fucking had Joe just so fucking, I don't know, man. It was cracking me the fuck up. It was one of the best things I've ever seen. Even if Joe Rogan has lost his touch, that was a great motherfucking episode. I highly suggest going back and just seeing damn near 60-year-old fucking or over 60-year-old Harlan Williams go out there and fucking just straight up murder it. You know what I'm saying? So go check out that episode for sure. Yo, shout out everybody here right now. If you guys are new, you know what I'm saying? He trolled the fuck out of Joe, man. He had Joe take his shirt off and shit. It was insane. He was wearing these, and Harlan was wearing these fucking rubber muscle leg pants underneath his. So he's like, "Oh, I gotta show you, my workout." And Joe, for a second, thought they were real. I guess, bro. He was like, "What's up with those legs?" It was fucking hilarious, man. I was dying, bro. It was like seriously, because like most Joe episodes, they suck now. You know what I'm saying? So this time I was just like clowning. It was silly the whole time, man. It was put your shirt off, guy. Had him take his shirt off. Oh God, Harlan Williams, man, he's a fucking legend, and he killed it in that movie. To have him for him to be in like Half Baked and then be in a Juggalo fucking classic, you know what I'm saying? It was just so fresh. So shout out Harlan Williams. Shout out Big Man Wrestling. So all you guys go
comes back for the third installment.
Hell yeah, let's get Zach Amico to
Thrusters.
write and get Big Money Thrusters on Troma.
It's about that time. It's been 10 years plus since Big Money Rustlers came.
Yeah, if you can, check out that event at the Gathering. You won't regret it. I know there's a million things always going on, and it's hard to figure out what you're going to do. But that's why we like to do these little shows here and talk about some of the things that we've done before or what we suggest. And as some of those side shows, I definitely suggest that. The homies from the world's most dangerous stunt show are coming back.
Oh, shit.
Those guys are funny as fuck. That's actually how I first met Jeeves. He was over there with some of the dudes from the stunt show shit, so I would definitely check out the stunt show. Let's go over the competitions and other flavor. Hell yeah! So there's probably a couple of these that I definitely know that I'm going to be part of, and some that I won't. But I know that the 17 layers. That Tarzan guy's cool as fuck. There was another guy too. I forgot what his name was, but he used to be on MTV, and he was doing a stunt show with him too. Kyler. His name was Kyler. That was the year I met Jeeves. And Brandon Buckingham was there too. That was fun. Yeah, I got those 2 emails. I'm getting the videos ready right now before we cut to another commercial. But what was I talking? Oh, these the competitions. So the homies over there at
Hell's Pit wing eating contest.
Like my boy Shade. I'm pretty sure Demise is part of this that does this then too, but they do the 17 layers of Hell's Pit. And man, I DJ'd it the first year maybe it might not have been the first year that they did it, but I DJ'd it the 2 years ago, and it one of the coolest fucking events. It was one of the hottest events I DJ'd that whole fucking weekend. Shit was insane, bro. These motherfuckers it goes hotter and hotter levels of capsaicin and shit.
So Schofield.
Yeah, Scoville. Yeah. So, bro, like, I got video. I'm gonna start putting online and shit. As we go on the, just like Flashback Fridays, Throwback Thursday shit.
Yeah,
but I have some, man, where there's a kid on there who is like literally freaking out. He's fucking like shaking. But bro, it's insane, man. Like people people tapping out. You know what I'm saying? Like here, it's the whole fucking stage of people, and then slowly just start dropping. Hell yeah, Maisie. Man, that shit is fucking insane, man. I'm telling you, like, that one's another one that's good to see. You know what I'm saying? Good old classic fun. You know what I'm saying? Where one of our homies was talking about, oh, there's a bunch of boner tents this year, a bunch of, pervy shit this year, whatever. Well, if you don't want to see the pervy shit, go to my fucking 17 Layers of Hell's Pit and watch these motherfuckers ruin their mouths and buttholes. But you don't have to see them ruin their butthole.
Dry Missouri heat.
Man, it's
poor motherfuckers. I feel so sorry for whoever enters there. I really do.
Last year, I was actually disappointed when I will
feel sorry.
Oh, bro, don't feel sorry.
No,
hell no.
I'm not gonna feel sorry.
They do it to themselves. Shout out, why not? Why not's in the chat. I'm in the joint.
Fuck yeah.
This one's for you. Why not? Hey man, I have to say too.
What's up,
Why not made me? Why not made me one of my, if not the best, the second best TeamMUJ spicy boy I've ever had so far. He kept it on the grill long enough, you know what I'm saying, by request, but kept it on the grill long enough, gave it enough turns on the grill to where my spicy boy was nice and crispy when he gave it to us, you know what I'm saying? Had a char but wasn't too burned, like the skin was fucking perfect on that, and the nice snap on it. Why not held down the grill, Juggalo grill, for a long time over there at the latest Lansing show at JCW. Fed a lot of the wrestlers and fed all the homies. And man, I appreciate you and Batman for that. It was really cool seeing Why Not on the grill, man. Shout out Why Not. See you soon, brother. 17 Layers Hell Pit, though, like I said, if you can, pull to that one. They had their own DJ last year, and I was mad bummed. I was like, yo, like, this is my favorite event. And I don't even want to fucking leave. I want to stay here and do this now.
I'm already back. I'm already back here.
I'm already here. Shit.
I'm already back here.
I want to DJ this shit. I love this shit. It was fresh as fuck, though. You know what I'm saying? I think that, I don't know if they had Clay one time come out. I think it was just because he had his own hot sauce or some shit.
Oh shit.
But
when are we gonna come out with our own hot sauce?
Yeah, we gotta do that soon. But man, I'm really happy they're bringing this event back, and it is Too Tough Tony's Fishing Tournament. Man,
guess what? I don't think you even need a fishing license for this contest. Don't hold me over that. I really don't know.
No, I don't think you do.
Huh?
I don't think you do.
You don't think you do?
No, I don't think you do. It would say something if you did. It says, round up your gear and dine in your freshest bucket, Juggalos. The most laid-back, hardcore fishing showdown in history is going down at the gathering. Hit the water with JCW Pro and Master Angler, Too Tough Tony, in the beautiful Rosemary River. Compete against the fam to see who reels in the biggest beast and snags the killer prize. Only one walks away with the title, the most dopest angler to cast a line. I came into the gathering last year in crew parking when this event was getting over with, and it was fucking cool as hell, bro.
Yeah.
Like just because just like the beer share, right? Other like involving your hobby into the Juggalo shit that you're also involved in is so cool, man. So there was like a good handful of ninjas with all their fishing shit and Too Tough Tony and stuff fishing early in the morning, bro. Like, how fucking cool is that? You know what I'm saying? Like,
I think bits and pieces of that too.
I think that's just like, I think it's just a really cool fucking thing to do. You know what I'm saying? Like, we're all about
very tranquil thing to do in the morning.
Yeah, straight up. It goes from 9 to 11. You get up, you go down to motherfucking the Kraken stage, you go over to the water, you cast a line, and chill with some Juggalos in a competitive fashion, and with Too Tough Tony, man. And like, honestly, like Too Tough Tony is such a legend, you know what I'm saying? I got pictures of Tony hanging in my motherfucking studio as we speak. Tony has always been so cool to us. Anytime that he sees us, he's nice as fuck, you know what I'm saying? And having that, like, the ability to work, you know, backstage and be these places and see these people, you know what I'm saying? And work events with them. Like this is just it's fresh as fuck. So yeah, last year where that event was at is where I was parking my car at. So in the morning I got there, it was like right around the time that it was getting finished and stuff, and it was just cool as fuck, man. Seeing the people that were over there and just seeing the good time that they were having, and how like it's like, you know, outside of the gathering in almost a way, you know what I'm saying? I don't know, it was just cool as fuck, man. So shout out that event. It's going down. It's coming back again this year at the Gathering of the Juggalos. So if
I know Matt just gonna fucking go fishing out in that river.
hell yeah,
That river looks decent as fuck too.
yeah, and I
I
bet
really
you
wish we could bring our yaks.
I bet you the fish that you guys are going to get this year are going to be even better than you were getting over at that
I
little
would
pond
imagine
over there.
so.
Yeah, having this river or whatever. But man, on top of that, they're bringing back the legendary body and face paint contest and the costume contest. Juggalos and TeamMUJ fans, you know what I'm saying? Those in the chat or whatever the fuck, you know. I have the entire costume contest from last year on our YouTube channel. It was one of the events that I was able to stream the whole thing without, you know, nudity or being distracted or whatever. I didn't really have to play a lot of music, so that's why it was easier or whatever. But I streamed this whole event last year. It was really good. The efforts that went into these costumes were amazing. It's another one I highly recommend, as well as the face and body paint contest. Those are both really fun. They're both going down in Butcher Bay. One's Friday, one's Saturday. But they show you the creativity of Juggalos, you know.
You know, there's mad creativity out in this community.
I've only got to DJ 2 of the costume contests. One was at DCG Con last year, and that was really cool then too, because it was like a convention where you kind of expect that type of shit, you know what I'm saying? The gathering last year, man, someone did a Marvelous Missing Link and had the whole mask and everything that would come off and go on. It was so fucking cool, man.
Oh,
Like,
that is so dope.
yeah, they did a lot of really cool costumes.
Straight up cosplay.
Yeah.
Cosplayers making these
Yeah.
jug suits. That's just amazing.
Hell yeah, anyone who's looking, you know what I'm saying, if you're planning on entering the face or body paint contest, look, Maisie right there says she's down. And bro, that contest is fun as fuck too, man. Like I had a lot of fun doing that one. I might DJ it this year again, I don't know. I've had a lot of fun doing that one though too, but last year was somewhere else and I didn't DJ it last year. But not the DCG Con tournaments, but Deal or No Deal. Deal or No Deal, I can almost guarantee right now that I will be back for this year's Deal or No Deal, because me and Rob, we like mastered it together at DCG Con last year. You know what I'm saying? So we ran two episodes of Deal or No Deal at the gathering or at DCG Con last year, and then we ran it at the gathering last year.
Yeah.
It was one of the events that me and like Rob and I actually got to like work with Rob on how we were gonna, you know, do it all. Like we were trying to make it like the motherfucking show, with if there was corny aspects, they weren't like overly corny aspects, you know what I'm saying? So we did it really good, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And it's a fun event to do. This is a serious way to win
some real fresh
real
shit, yo.
You could win up to $600 and a rare Gathering of the Juggalos amulet by playing Deal or No Deal. All right, it's pretty fucking easy. If you've seen the show, we play it exactly like the fucking TV show. Motherfucking Rob hosts it. I play all the music and sound effects, and you know we usually have a lovely assistant. You know what I'm saying? So if you want an opportunity to win up to $600, definitely go check out
Deal or No Deal.
Deal or No Deal.
Yeah.
Damn, Flash, you and Maisie right there. Do that shit. Flash, I think you should do your Darkness character into the costume contest. Because when I think I really just first started like noticing you or paying attention to all of your stuff, because I saw this really cool video Flash did from the gathering like 2 years ago maybe, where she turned like, it was like one of those like cool cutscene videos where she went from herself to then her character or whatever, and it just looks so fucking fresh or whatever, you know what I'm saying? So I definitely think you should do that. join either the costume contest or then do the face and body paint contest. I mean, like, hey, look, and I'm gonna be there for at least one of those, so I'll heavy clap, and if they count my vote, I'll fucking vote for you. You know what I'm saying? We're rigging it right here. But those are some of the fresh events right there. There's a couple more we'll talk about. Like I said, the Deal or No Deal is mad fun. I've done that before. Fago launching contest, going down to the Cyclone stage. If you think you have what it takes to fucking launch a Fago like they do with the motherfucking on stage, you know,
like the clowns,
the clowns, run that shit. You know what I'm saying? Flow Master Rap Battle. Last year was my first year doing that. I had mad fun doing that shit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And then the judge panel was all-star panel then too. It was like
I want to be a judge.
It was like Airhead, Wacko, what's his name? MC Lars, and Dev came and sat down. And then Clay hosted and I DJ'd.
Okay.
I was like, yo, this is the coolest shit ever. You know what I'm saying? That shit was badass. That was mad fun. Maybe we'll do that again this year. Juggalo Catch 21, another opportunity to win some money. You know what I'm saying?
Money.
If you know how Catch 21 works, it's a trivia show. This is Juggalo Catch 21, and I'm gonna be 100% real with you, Juggalos. All right,
tell them.
Those of you watching the chat right now, I would put my money on you because I know that you got it at the motherfucking DCG Con. One of these, they got me so mad because here I'm standing. I'm just DJing. I'm just playing music and sound effects at this point. I'm not on the panel. I'm not playing the trivia game. Every fucking question that they would ask, I knew the answer to, and then there was some that the people that nobody who were playing the game had the answer to. I'm like,
I was there. Yes.
I'm like, yo, this shit is rough. Like, yo, these are easy as fuck right now. These are Juggalo 101 questions. You know what I'm saying? And these people are like,
we calling them out from the
oh man, I was like, yo, this shit's fucking rough. But hey, that one's mad fun. You know what I'm saying? Go to that event. Another opportunity. There will be 2 games, 2 sets of winner. First place will get a $50 gift card and a rare gathering of the Juggalos amulet with a chance to win up to $200 in gift certificates in the bonus round. So if you go to like a fast-paced bonus round and you're able to, if you take it all in that, then you'll go ahead and fucking win. You can win up to $200. And the amulet, man, too. You know, I'm not much of a seller of my collection or whatever, but if I ever some of these amulets, like people love to buy these amulets. You know what I'm saying? So these amulets end up going for more or become a fucking dope ass part of your collection. You know, so check that out. This year, I think this is semi-new. It's the lingerie contest. This is going down Friday, 1:30 to 2:30. So there is probably things going down fucking Friday. This is probably those fucking things. Anyway, so Friday night, give me landlubbers, strip down to your scurvies and let the crew get a gawk at ye. There'll be a lingerie contest going down at the Butcher Bay. All of these contests, you win some motherfucking money and an amulet. You know what I'm saying? So for the first prize of the lingerie contest, you can win up to $500 cash. No, it's not up to. It's $500 in cash and a rare gathering amulet. Everything else after that is gift certificates for the merch tent with amulets or whatever. But man, like I said, if you're into those types of things, there's a lot of tournament action. Miss Juggalette returns. Mr. Juggalo returns. The Nedden game. I always have fun doing the Nedden game. I might end up. What's up?
I say, who doesn't have fun playing Nedden game?
I might end up doing it again this year. I've done the Nedden game the last 3 years plus DCG Con. I got to do the Nedden game with ICP at DCG Con last year, which was super fucking dope. Last year at the Gathering was one of the more fun ones because everyone was a little bit more sober. JP was a male suitor.
Right.
I think Barbie was the female suitor. I can't remember, but it was mad fun. So Ned game, always a good one. If you have personality, go to the Ned game. If you're good talking on the mic or talking in front of people, go to the Ned game. Those are the people who usually win, or at least like get the most reaction. But if you're just gonna, if you're gonna, I don't know. I'm not even gonna tell you guys because it's always fun either way. So I don't give a fuck who shows up. Actually, hey, but then returning is Queen of Cheeks. This one goes down Wednesday, right before. This leads up to the Chapter 17 party Wednesday night. I've got to DJ the Queen of Cheeks party 1 year. Chunk, I think, usually does it. I don't know if that'll be the case this year because it's right before the Chapter 17 party. Maybe I will, but man, this is another fun one too. This is another one that our homie Taffy said was a boner tent. You know what I'm saying? I like Queen of Cheeks. Juggalesque would have been, I would have liked Juggalesque a little bit more, but I still fuck with Queen of Cheeks heavy. That's not taken away. Tattoo contest comes back. Tom Wood's art battle comes back, and the wet t-shirt contest comes back. You know what I'm saying? So there is mad competitions going down at the Gathering of the Juggalos. And like I said, all of the contests, you win something. You know what I'm saying? It's, so all of those you're going to win either cold hard cash or you're going to win gift certificates. You get the amulets or whatever. Any artists that
we're just gonna have a fucking fun ass time.
Artists that haven't been announced yet that I don't know, like I have a whole list of people that I would love to see. But I don't really want to say anything right now because I'm gonna fuck up and say things that I'm not supposed to. So the chat though, Maisie, that's a good question for the chat. The chat.
Who do you want to see?
Give us 3 to 4 people you would love to see at this year's Gathering of the Juggalos. Maisie, since you asked that question, for sure, tell us some that you're excited to be that may not have been announced yet or whatever. While the chat chats that, we're going to run a quick JCW commercial, and then we'll read the motherfucking comments in the chat, you know what I'm saying? But much motherfucking love everyone who's kicking it so far right now.
Oh, yeah.
We're going to still talk about some of the other flavor going down to the Gathering of the Juggalos. We're going to talk a little bit more about JCW. Wish Juggalos was there, also Flash. But with that, we'll be right back.
The murder mitten, the no-love glove, is considered by many a jungle of violence. And within that jungle lies the home base of Juggalo Championship Wrestling, none other than Psychopathic Records, home of Insane Clown Posse, Ouija Mac, Wacko the Kid, Dark Carnival Games, and yes, JCW. Michigan is our home. We enjoy violence, we adore brutality, and we even display our own brand of it on tour each and every month by way of JCW Lunacy, and June will be no different. As we present straight out of the mist, Gorilla Monsoon June. The bodies begin breaking at the very first stop of the tour in beautiful, peaceful Detroit Murderous at Harpo's Concert Hall. June 19th, 8 p.m. bell time. 2 full episodes of Lunacy take place on this brutal night. Tickets are free because we know you're a broke-ass buster bitch boy who can't even afford an opinion. But that's alright, my poverty-stricken pals, because we got your back just like mad amounts of hair had Gorilla Monsoon's back. And your mom's probably. Some bomb-ass limited ringside seating is available for those who actually have a pot to piss in. The very next night, like a traveling riot, the violence will make its way straight out to Saginaw, Michigan, where fat, skinny, and muscle-bound bodies will slam into the concrete floor so hard it will register on the Richter scale. Just like every footstep taken by the late great fat fuck himself, Gorilla Monsoon. Come out and see 2 full episodes of JCW Lunacy at the Vault in Saginaw, Michigan. June 20th. 8 p.m. bell time. Once again, we know your wallet is just like your head, completely empty. That's why the show is completely free, ninjas. Just show up and the violence will make you throw up. So pull up, and finally, the chaos all comes to a head in the capital of the murder mitten, Lansing, Michigan, June 21st at Graywell Hall, where the gruesome violence of JCW Lunacy will finally explode. Just like the late great Gorilla Monsoon's fat belly did after eating his 400th banana in one night. Yes, The fat wrestling legend loved his bananas yellow just like he did the tint on those stupid shades he always wore. This show is absolutely free for all you penniless jobbers. Wait, we can't call you jobbers, because first you'd have to have one. And since you don't, then we know you'll be free. June 21st in Lansing to come see 2 full episodes of JCW Lunacy. Bomb-ass seating is available, but not for you ninjas, because you're so broke, you can't even pay attention. Ha ha, bitch. We got jokes, and you got 3 nights of free JCW action. So come on out and stay down with the clown, just like Gorilla Monsoon stayed. A fat and kind loving man with a piss poor taste and sunglass tint.
Goodbye. So long, everyone. Till next week.
Looking for the most comprehensive coverage to get you caught up in hype for a brand new episode of JCW Lunacy? Then look no further, because Juggalos, Juggalettes, and wrestling fans watching at home, I'm Bobby Blaze, and this is the unofficial JCW Lunacy pre-show, where we talk about what last week's events mean for tonight. That's right, Lunacy fans. Every Thursday night before a brand new episode of JCW Lunacy, join TeamMUJ's Bobby Blaze as he breaks down what went down last week and why it matters for tonight. From the wars inside the ring to the drama boiling backstage, the unofficial JCW Lunacy pre-show is your #1 destination to get you ready for the lunacy to come. Because remember, in JCW, lunacy never waits for the bell.
Come on, bitch, come on, the beat, base 802. We eating cabbage and sipping maple syrup off 2026, pussy. If you ain't with it, fuck you. They say home is where the heart is, bitch. My heart is in Vermont, ho.
And with that lets you know who it is.
Bitch, I'm posted in the mountains like I'm Ethan Allen. Bitch, I got the syrup, sip it by the fucking gallon. Stacking up my cheddar, only want it if it's cabin. Young punk from Vermont, but I ain't G.G. Allen. Bitch, I be out in Burlington, catch me out in Brattleboro. Ops be trying to fight me, they be mad that I don't battle ho. I'm flowing like the Connecticut River, got no paddle though. Fuck a boat, bitch, I'm posted where the fucking cattle roam. In the V, fuck you mean, this my state, this my scene. Where we got some pretty trees and bitch, we grow the best green. Dodge dispensaries unless you wanna go and pay a fee. Caught that shit from a hippie fish fan and you go see. Bitch, you go see some shit that you ain't never seen before. I'm talking Champlain Monster, you never seen this green before. This shit'll have you high as fuck up in that Chester liquor store. Talking to the clerk like, damn, I never been this lit before. Fuck. Big New England shit. Call me Rob Gronkowski. I'm catching tutties in this bitch. Call me Steven Gostkowski. The way this shit is getting kicked. They never thought this scrub from Vermont would pull up with the shits, but bitch I did. And I run this shit just like I'm Bernie Sanders. I be ballin' like I'm Brady in the bowl against the Panthers. You wanna see the best kept secret? Well, Vermont has got your answers. Green Mountain, Grim Reaper, spreading wicked shit like cancer. I posted in the woods, bitch. They can't find me like I'm Nemo. OG off the powder like he's skiing down Okemo. Magic mountains of that green. I smoke it while I tow my CeeLo. No streetlights on my block. I walk the darkness like an emo. Bitch, you want some beef with me? You won't know what be going on. It's always stick season up in this bitch like shout out Noah Khan. It's always stick season up in this bitch, but not up in the bong. If y'all is from Vermont, then spark one up when y'all hear this song. Not much exciting shit, but Fem be moving strong here. You ever seen a mad zombie drifting in a John Deere? Sometimes I ask myself, man, what is going on here? At least the fucking trees are green and yeah, the water's all clear. I'm from the V, but bitch, I'm reppin' NE. From the 802 to the 603. Take the 91, I gotta catch my plane in CT. Or go and smoke a blunt, just post it up in Old Orchard Beach. Catch me in Rhode Island, catch me out in Massachusetts too. My bro killed like 100 deers, come find out what my shooters do. We got the city, got the fields, we spin them like a hula hoop. Smoking cancer sticks up at the farm, I got the hookah blues, bitch. Yeah, make this a new fucking Vermont State song, cause you already know what the fuck's going on, man. Green Mountain Boys, bitch. Fucking Cabot Boys, bitch. We sipping maple syrup, sipping fucking Cabot cheese, pepper jack, fucking Monterey Jack, fucking mozzarella, fucking.
There's no way I was gonna not play the fucking Ethan Allen fucking shit. I want to play all that shit, bro. Shout out to everyone who was talking about what they want to be put together. Yeah, man, I'd like to see young Koski at the gathering. You know what I'm saying? Young Koski at the gathering. Fresh as fuck, you know what I'm saying? those videos of that challenge, really, ended up fucking being, a lot of them were really fucking good. The shit ended up turning out super fucking good. It pushed the artist in a super fresh way. So those who don't know, that was from That Shit's Trash, That Shit's Fire, and Cascade, should have advanced on that one, you know what I'm saying? I seen Dungeon still in the chat too. Dungeon's fucking shit snapped, you know what I'm saying? It was to rap about where you're from, you know what I'm saying? Like, they got the assignment, they fucking killed it. That was dope. I'd play that Dungeon one too. That Dungeon one slaps. I was that one too. But anyway, man, a lot of you guys were talking in the chat about some people you would like to see at the Gathering of the Juggalos that may or may not have been invited or been announced. I mean, I think Guar, like we were talking earlier before the show, I think there's people who are like, I think people are who like, where they're like, oh, some people like, they don't double book, they don't get booked 2 years in a row. I think that, and for certain artists, it definitely it should, like an artist, like if an artist got booked or whatever, and then they killed it after their booking or whatever, and did a bunch of freshness, the following year or whatever. I think that, like, they should be brought back or whatever. And then I think, if people, there's staples, you know what I'm saying, that should always be at the Gathering, so why not something like Guar? Guar is like a staple, I feel like should be at the Gathering, whenever they're not booked or whatever. They're just fun to see, you know what I'm saying? Like how like Tech 9 was there every year for however many years in a row, or Cottonmouth Kings were there every year for how many years in a row. That's how, like, Guar fits that spot. But I also think, like, in the generation, we see that Dev and Airhead are at least there or whatever, but I would like to see Airhead perform. I'd like to see Airhead perform like main stage every year.
Right.
And I get, maybe, switch it up and have maybe at different times or maybe on a different stage, But I would like to see Airhead on main stage every year. Darby, I feel like, is someone else who deserves to be in like a good spot every year, like even like, like Darby's now played like, like he closed out on that second stage or whatever the one year, played main stage to open it up the following year, and then last year was in the woods on the Icon stage late at night or whatever. So I think that's, he hit the cycle. I think that he should, go back to main stage, like if that was me, like, saying that, I know that my opinion is biased and also doesn't matter, but I think that that's kind of just how I look at it, you know what I'm saying? Like, when you do so good, and then it is like a test. I mean, everything's like a test, you know what I'm saying? So
trials and tribulations,
all right, cool. You closed out the second stage, huge crowd. You open the main stage, huge crowd. In the woods late after D-Lo and friends, huge crowd. All right, main stage, saying like that's, I feel like that's how, like, and why not say that in the chat right now? I did like a whole video talking about this, but I've been to the Gathering however many years, fucking 14, 15 years or whatever, seen a bunch of stuff indoor, outdoor. I would definitely say that at 7 o'clock or 6:40 or whatever time WHO played that one year or whatever, it might have been 6:30 or some shit. I don't know, 6 o'clock, 7 o'clock. That was the biggest crowd that I've seen at main stage at that time. And I wasn't there, well, no, I mean, yeah, Bleach still played late on that Wednesday night or whatever. Like I said, I've never seen a crowd that big or whatever at that time. So shout out Darby, and I think that now, I mean, that would be the way that I would book it or whatever. They're like, I don't book the shit, so that's how I'm saying it. But we'll see how it goes, you know what I'm saying, this year. Let's see what y'all said. There was some other names up there. Guar. Super famous fun time guys. I think they've been announced, actually. That's the thing, is so, as we're talking about Gathering stuff, if you head over to the motherfucking vendors, they're in the vendor area down near the end. They have the Zoom art that says Axe, Sun, and Super Famous Funtime guys. So I think with that, you could assume that some of these guys are booking. No, it's cool. I think this is like one that is kind of like a sleeper thing. I think a lot of people might have overlooked that or just really didn't tie that together or whatever, you know what I'm saying? But yeah,
You can always do Renegade Jug the last show too.
Yeah, that'd be fresh because that Renegade Juggalo show was dope. But yeah, I think that that kind of gives away that Axe will be there and Super Famous Funtime guys. I think they did like an opening state thing, maybe the same year that Darby did. Might have been not last year, the year before. Like Sun, the Funtime guys, and Clockwork maybe. All did like shared like a set maybe, or not Clockwork, or maybe someone else. I don't know. I can't remember. I wasn't there at the time. But I think they'll be back then too. You know what I'm saying? So, I think that shows that they'll be back. So if you look on the list of the vendors, some pretty cool vendors coming back. But yeah, it does have the Zool Mart listed as a vendor this year. Along with the Snuff Castle and our homies over there at Wicked Dream Creations, Lazy and Crazy Merch, Booch, Horror House, D-Town, Dead Canvas, all kinds of shit, 17, you know what I'm saying? Some
Airhead.
A bunch of stuff down at the motherfucking merch area again this year. And I think it was cool that LSP self-announced first too. LSP announced the Devil's Trident, Smalls One, Insane Poetry, and Scum performing. You know what I'm saying? I think that's gonna be fresh as fuck. So so I'm interested to see more of the lineup. You know what I'm saying? But let's go back over here to the flavor. Let's go to other flavor going down. Other flavors. So the other flavor, the gathering is packed with all kinds of stuff. 24 hours a day. There are events going down together in Juggins, man. And that's like what's so fresh to think about is that how much goes into
Those motherfuckers are air conditioned.
How much goes into putting this together and making sure that there's endless amounts of entertainment, and some of them are simple things such as the Mad Movies tent that goes on 24 hours a day. I look forward to the lineup of that because there's times where, much like all of you, what I'm saying, I'm at the gathering super early and super late, you know what I'm saying? Because I do leave, and this year I'll still be leaving to go to a hotel and shit. But there's times where you're going through and there's like you have the time to just pop in real quick. You pop in Mad Movies tent, and there's air conditioning going on, and there's always some fucking pretty decent movie playing in the Mad Movies. So it's a good beat-off booth. Make sure you check it out. The video game tent that will go down, I'm pretty sure this is like at the info tent every year, so there's video games to play at the info tent. Juggalos in Recovery are back 24 hours a day. There's going to be swimming every day going down at Butcher Bay and Looney Beach. It's a strange new world.
Swimming. I hear you should wear water shoes in this river because I heard that there's like a lot of jagged rocks.
Yeah.
Watch out for rocks in this river if you're fucking swimming.
I would love to go soak in the river, so I hope that I have the opportunity to be wade in the water a bit. You know what I'm saying? Unfortunately, we won't be able to yak pack. I know, unfortunately.
We don't want to get our yaks.
The river float trips, to me, honestly, I'm going to be 100% real. If I did have from 10 a.m. to 2 p.m. or some shit one day absolutely free and wasn't going to regret it, I would totally go fucking yak. But I won't be able to yak. At the same time, I have my own, and I wouldn't want to pay $40 or more to go yak on somebody else's. You know what I'm saying? So I do recommend going to do this if you have the time and you're going to be able to chill afterwards. But for me, since I won't have my own kayak there, I'm not gonna fucking do this or whatever. Me, President G, talked about it though. 'Cause we're big yak packers. We all got our own yaks and shit.
I was this close to fucking renting a U-Haul so we could fucking haul our fucking kayaks.
You guys could go take the yaks, bring your own. I don't think they charge you if you take your own. I just won't be able to join you, unfortunately. You guys
I
just
don't want to drive a U-Haul.
You guys can just make me jealous afterwards, though. But yeah, we got our own shit. We tend to go yak. You know what I'm saying? So it'd be fresh to go do this. You know, our homie Al Mal coming back with the motherfucking the meditation gathering rituals going down every morning at the Butcher Day tent. We're friends with
Zen, yo.
We're friends with the homies Al Mal. He's a cool ass ninja. He's really down to earth. And if you think you want to start your morning off with centering yourself, a good balance,
I think that's
some guided meditation is the way to do it. If you've never done meditation before, or your experience, you know what I'm saying? This is a good spot to get yourself centered and shit in the morning, you know what I'm saying? So go check it out, you know what I'm saying? Also a good way to come down from your bender.
This is true.
Every day at the detonation stage from noon to 2, I hope I had nothing to do with this, but there will be an open mic going down. Hey, but if there is, 100% if there is, though, if I have any involvement at all, I might just try to do my stand-up routine, my little story. You know, I might try to tell a little story real quick. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, I think you should.
Yeah. So if I'm there at all, for any day from noon to 2, the detonation stage, I'm hoping it's my homies that are doing this event, and then I won't end up having to do it. I don't mean like Airhead now. I mean like the Pleasantly Offended who usually do like that show or whatever.
Yeah.
So I'm hoping it's them, and then I won't have to do it or whatever. But I think I might pull up still and tell a little fucking story.
Yeah.
I think I'm gonna tell a story on that shit. Gladiator combat again, going down on the motherfucking JCW Pavilion every day. No, I'm sorry, it's just Wednesday, Friday. That's it. And then the Welcome Home Parade. I believe we sent our shit for the sponsorship for we missed it last time, but we might be there this time or whatever. Look out for at least our representation. And then they sneakily announced the Juggalo Flea Market Podcast Super Show and Street Team Hot Dog Cookout this year. But we're on the fucking thing. I didn't see that last time.
Hey, how about
what the fuck? Yo, so they announced already we will be back for the 4th? 4th? Is it 4th or 5th?
Time coming. Oh, now you got me second guessing.
Is this our 4th?
I was going to say 4th. Time coming.
This is our 4th or 5th time doing it at the podcast super show.
I think this is the 4th.
Maybe. I think this yeah, all right. Well, anyway, every year
we're gonna have to
that they've done the podcast super show with whatever fucking carnival blessing or whatever, we get left out of goddamn near everything or whatever. So somehow we've been included in this podcast event for the last 4 years.
Or 5.
The last year, or this might be the 5th.
Or 5.
I don't know how it goes anymore. I can't remember. There's just been so many now that I don't remember.
It's just the blur.
I've been gathering
like Mayday, right? It's just the blur.
Hold on. So 21, right? Isn't that?
Was it 21?
No. 22? All right, yeah, 22, 23, 24, 25. Yeah, this will be the 5th one.
5th one?
Yeah, this will be the 5th one, I think.
5 times.
So we'll be back live with the weekly Wicked Web show from the Gathering of the Juggalos this year. Last year, we did 2 things in one day. I'm going to try to make sure that we don't have to do 2 things in one day this time. And if we do, we're doing it at the podcast tent.
Okay. Okay. Cool. Bet. That'll be fun.
Yeah, so if we
They'll have
do,
tables this time.
yeah, so, all right. So yeah, here if you guys see it on the screen, I didn't even know they put this on there. Honestly, we didn't know about this until fucking way after. That's why we didn't even say anything. But the podcast Super Show it's now been updated or whatever. So shout out to our homie Chris Mankini for hooking it up, you know what I'm saying? And reaching out or whatever, you know what I'm saying? Damn, I really didn't even see this or whatever. So shout out that this is happening again. And like I said, last year we ended up doing 2 events during this time. This year we will either be splitting that up into 2 days or it'll just happen here at the motherfucking Super Show, which will be really hard to do, but we'll fucking make it happen.
Fuck yeah, we'll make it happen. There's a will, there's a fucking way.
We'll see, you know what I'm saying? But a bunch of, there's like, that's part of the other flavor on there. Like I said, they snuck that one on there. There's a cool makeup bake up going down towards the back of the Butcher Bay tent. Like last year where they had like those games set up all the way in the back and like the lounge area or whatever. Okay. That's where this is going to be at. Yeah. Okay. And JCW tryouts, which I've been trying, like before Prez ages out of JCW, I've been trying to get Prez to go to the JCW tryouts at least 1 year at the Gather of the Juggalos. Maybe with the convincing of the rest of y'all, we could finally get Prez to jump in the JCW ring and, just give it what he got. You know what I'm saying? So if you guys know Prez, hit up Prez and try to push him to join the JCW tryouts this year. And any of y'all, man, right now, I would highly suggest, hey, you too, Apollon? Yeah, bro. That's it right there. And that's the kind of love that we need, is everyone to push each other. You know what I'm saying? So Apollon and fucking Prez go up there, link up together. You know what I'm saying? And like right now, Intergender Tag Team, Strange Suspicion, and Prez Murderous. Yo, 100% though, we've been pushing Prez every year, but Prez is not the type to be pushed by us, you know what I'm saying? But I think if y'all pushed him, he would do it. I think if you guys said you guys would want to see that and you guys supported that, he would do it more. Sometimes me and Jiggy will be like, yo, Prez, do this. Dude, like, no, fellas, I'm not doing that. But I think if he heard it from y'all, he'd be like, yeah. And especially if he had Apollon support. If him and Apollon went there together and they did it together, you know what I'm saying? I think that'd be badass, you know what I'm saying? And think, right now is a good time to do it in JCW, you have a possibility of being part of the show that weekend, you know what I'm saying? Even if you guys are just like cool fucking hold another wrestler back type shits that end up getting used in a program, that could end up happening, you know what I'm saying? So last year they made everyone try out as a tag team. You and Prez, Apollon show up as a fucking tag team and run that shit. You know what I'm saying? That shit would be super fucking gas, bro. Like 100%. And it's at 6 o'clock, 6 to 7. So boom, you do that, and main stage will be starting that night. You know what I'm saying? I'll have a blunt rolled for Prez and a couple of Modelos for Apollon. You know what I'm saying? We'll have someone to rub down Prez, and Flash can rub down Apollon and while watching main stage. Man, I think that'd be the greatest shit, you know what I'm saying? And then hey, you never know what will happen, you know what I'm saying? Shit. Yeah, we'll go crazy for you guys, you know what I'm saying? Like basically fucking fan rig it by pulling up their book. Yeah, Apollon, Prez Ball, you know what I'm saying? Roll, we're loud when we go to JCW.
I'd have to go in the ring and be all like, salute me.
Hell yeah. Oh man.
Because I already got the beads.
Man, I'm telling you, yeah. You guys, look, you guys have to. This can't just be talk. You guys got to make this shit happen.
Maybe.
You know what I'm saying? What day do they say that is again? Thursday from 6 to 7:30. We're pushing you motherfuckers, man. You guys could earn a spot to debut at Bloody Mania, bro. Even if you guys just go in there and get fucking jobbed and squashed real quick, you know what I'm saying? Tell me it wouldn't be worth it. You know what I'm saying? Tell me it wouldn't be worth it. That's right. That's right. You can't tell me because it would be. But the schedule will come out, you know what I'm saying? And I think what's fresh is that on the events already, they put the times. So basically, you kind of you can put a little schedule together already for yourself by having the time and location for these events already out there. So, all we're really missing now is the event map. Oh, we got the event map out there. I forgot about that. You know what I'm saying? They put that out there quick. What we're really missing is just the timeline and the artists now. And I think
timeline coming soon.
I think very soon,
Really soon,
they're gonna announce the artist for Detonation stage very soon. You know what I'm saying? I think that at some point, I don't know if they're done booking it yet because I've seen differentiating emails from different people or whatever. Some said that I saw someone that I know post themselves saying that they're done booking or whatever, but I also saw something else though, so I don't know if that's true. But anyway, the Detonation stage has a lot of cool artists already pulling up that have self-announced. I'm sure that the Devil's Trident will be playing on main stage, so that's 3 main stage artists that we know for sure who will be playing. And if you wanted to speculate, which I'm sure you could, if the Zool Mart's there, Axe are playing, and Axe are going to probably play main stage. You know what I'm saying?
more than likely.
So that's 4 main stage artists that have at least in some way been announced in the form of Insane Clown Posse, Ouija Mac, Devil's Trident, and then likely Axe. You know what I'm saying? So for right off of that, just those 4 alone, that's underground powerhouse. Like, I'm not an Axe fan or anything like that. I'm just saying that when it comes down to it, a lot of people would always, before Axe would be booked at the Gathering, let's get Axe back at the Gathering, let's get Axe back at the Gathering, yada, yada, yada. You got Axe back at the Gathering. You got Ouija Mac, 2 nights of ICP. What I was saying in my list, like I said, I gotta go on my list and just kind of be weird about it, though. But what I put in my list is for ICP this year, I'd like to see a second deck only set where it's just checks from the second deck. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, with full stage setups.
Yeah.
Full stage
or at least a cool that has some representation of everything on it. You know what I'm saying? Even if it is just the knot in the back, it'd be tight. You know what I'm saying? But I want a second deck ICP set this year. We don't get a lot of the tracks from the second deck. I want the second deck. Like when they did that Red show 2 years ago, I thought it was going to be like the darkest, dirtiest songs. And I wanted Violent J to do, what's the last song on Fearless Red Fury? You know which one I'm talking about, though. The Runaway fucking song or whatever. Why can't I think of the name of it right now? I'll look it up. But anyway, I wanted them to do that track, you know what I'm saying? I thought that would have been the best time for them to do it. I Like It Rough. I think I Like It Rough would have been dope during the Red show. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's one of, recently, that's one of their, songs. You know what I'm saying? So that would have been cool as fuck. So that'd be cool to see more of the shit off the second deck during ICP set this year. And then if they did a jukebox set again, and then did, the tracks they don't normally do type shit. You know what I'm saying?
Like awful, like Mother covered in chunk.
Yeah. Just like how they did with that other jukebox set or whatever. The jukebox set was cool, but I'd like to see just like a different one, you know what I'm saying? And then a second deck set. What do you guys think for ICP set this year? They're on tour right now and they're doing that on tour set. And I just don't want them to do the on tour set at the Gathering again. Like they've done, I did last year. They did that on tour set. And we've seen the set like right before the Gathering, so it was just like, I don't know. It's not like it wasn't shitty, but I just like the Gathering. I would think everything should be special.
Absolutely.
So what I was talking about too, like
I remember
just
hearing about the gathering, and it's been like, yeah, there's a mystical place.
yeah,
I see people performing at the gathering that it is to be a mythical, legendary thing type.
yeah. So
Ambiance, you know.
and do like collabs and shit like that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Especially like if people are gonna be there, like you should do a collab. Like I've been pushing an Anamoya set since Anamoya dropped. How fresh would Anamoya?
Hashtag Anamoya.
Yeah, Anamoya set at the gathering. You know what I'm saying? Like
Anamoya said at the gathering, you guys think about it. Anamoya at the gathering?
and I guess, look, man, it's cool. If Darby performs at the gathering, then like Ouija come out and do those songs from Anamoya, or during Ouija set, Darby, because they've done some shit like that or whatever, and that's cool. You know what I'm saying? Because that's what it's supposed to be like at the gathering. Like when you're there or whatever, like, and you got these collabs together, try to make them happen. You know what I'm saying? Like that's just that's how I just look at it. You know what I'm saying? Even if it's not like the after parties or whatever, like I would just think that like fresh and rare shit like that should happen at the gathering. You know what I'm saying? Like because it's the gathering of the Juggalos. You know
That
what I'm saying?
will make that shit so much more memorable.
Yeah, 100%.
For those watching.
But you know, there are some, you know,
and then immersing themselves within the gathering.
They said Umo in there. Umo would be the shit.
Umo would definitely be the shit.
Yeah, Umo would be the shit. Again, you know, he killed it. There's a band called Slay Squad that I'd like to see there. You know what I'm saying? A 10-band set would be crazy then too. We saw a 10-band set at Juggalo, Ohio a couple of years back. A 10-band set would be fresh as fuck.
Odd Squad coming back wouldn't be too bad either.
Man, you know, Odd Squad is on that new motherfucking DJ Clay. Have anybody in the chat, have you guys heard the DJ Clay mixtape? Let 'Em Bleed 5, you know what I'm saying?
I tried opening that file and it didn't work for me. Yeah. I gotta figure out a different way to listen to it. But I bet it's dope as fuck.
There's some good tracks on there. Thank you, EC. We're obviously horrible at doing math over here, you know what I'm saying? I don't know if EC is behind on the show or there. You said fourth. I said this was fifth, but you're right, fourth. And Jiggy did already say fourth.
Yes,
in the
maybe
chat, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, I don't know why I thought more. You know, I keep thinking of that one year that it was in front of the main stage. You know what I'm saying? The first year, and I really liked it like that the best. Except for it being in the main stage. I just like the setup of how it was. You know what I'm saying? So I like the setup of it though, where everyone was able to like
that was dope as
walk around the tables. You know what I'm saying? How we had the table set up.
Dope.
That was actually more fresh. Maybe we'll have more room at this place that we're gonna do it at now. You know what I'm saying? So, but yeah,
maybe you have to find out. That would be fun.
List here, like I said, you know. I don't know, man. We're getting scum, you know what I'm saying? Like I said, I don't want to go over my list right now because a lot of this shit, I don't know, it needs to be updated. But there, you know, there's certain groups we've been asking for. I'd like to see Body Count, you know what I'm saying? I'd like to see that Mexican OT. Maybe not anymore, but that'd have been fresh though before.
How about Suicide Boys, huh?
Suicide Boys back would be fresh. I think that was like that one-time thing. We're just at least happy it happened, you know what I'm saying? But I don't know, like I feel like a lot of times really if my homies are booked and then there's like one or two acts that I've never seen that I like wanted to see or whatever, then I'm usually just good. It doesn't really matter, you know what I'm saying?
Because we're there. We're there gathering.
But it's like and right now it looks like a lot of my homies, or at least some of my homies are booked or whatever, that self-announced, so that's cool as fuck, you know what I'm saying?
That's hella fresh.
And if I can, I'll DJ for any of them, but like I said, man, and that's the thing too, man, to get the fucking call to be booked for the gathering is insane, you know, and
tell your 13 jug self that you're gonna be DJing for the gathering.
You know, a lot of it, like what the fuck was I gonna say, man? So like, seeing people get their emails or whatever, it was cool as fuck, you know what I'm saying? And for me, like, when I got the call, like, it's crazy because I've said it before or whatever, like, I've been listening, like, I'm sitting in a room right now covered with fucking posters from the last fucking 30 years or whatever of Slice EP. I went to my first show when I was 12 years old. I started listening to Ice Being like fucking a kid. It's the only consistent thing in my entire life. And to get the call from Jump Steady, you know what I'm saying? If I just call Rob now, you know what I'm saying?
Hack Benjamin.
Yeah, to get the call from
Hack motherfucking Benjamin.
The dude whose brothers posters are all over my fucking wall right now. I don't know, it still just blows my fucking mind, man. Like I beamed heavy after getting that call again this year, you know what I'm saying? Because you can't take it for granted. You never know what's gonna happen, you know what I'm saying? I try to do my best when I'm there. I try to be on point or whatever, but maybe I fuck up, or maybe they just don't need me, or maybe there's someone better, you know what I'm saying? So to get the call is I never just assume they're gonna fucking call me for this shit. You know what I'm saying? Even when I talked to Airhead in December, I just didn't I'm never gonna just be like, yeah, for sure, Rob's gonna call me or whatever. You know what I'm saying? So to get the call is crazy. So when some of my homies then message me and like, yo, I got the fucking call, or I'm back or whatever. You know what I'm saying? Like that shit, like it just feels so fucking good for us because like when we were kids, this is all we wanted. You know what I'm saying? Like I could call myself I'm not paid by Psychopath. I'm paid by Ninjas in Action. I call myself a Ninjas in Action employee. You know what I'm saying? Like, like that's fucking fresh as fuck. You know what I'm saying? So shout out to the Juggalos. Shout out to everybody who's got the motherfucking call back already this year, or still will get the call. Because some people still get it super last minute. You know what I'm saying? So much motherfucking love. And may the Juggalos carry on.
Some get called Wild Gathering.
That's true. Yeah. That's true. So anything can happen, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, shout out the ones who self-announced already, If I can be there to DJ for you, I'll be there. But if not, I'll try to be in the crowd then too, you know what I'm saying? Wherever I can be, I like to try to be, you know what I'm saying? And I'll try to do the same again this year, you know what I'm saying? I know I'll have a lot to do, but I should have less to do. And there's definitely no way I'm going to go back to my fucking hotel during the gathering like I have in years past. Our hotel's like fucking 40 minutes away now, so that ain't happening. And this bitch is like a 3-mile walk across though too, and I know that's why like people are hating. Some people are, I'm not gonna go. It's too much walking. It is about a 3-mile walk from point A, I think, from one end to it all the way to the other end. I think that's about 3 miles.
I'm so glad I got that scooter.
Well, because it's 3 miles by water.
Yeah. Oh, okay.
So,
Mm-hmm.
So
I'm so glad I got that fucking scooter.
But it's gonna be a dope one. It's gonna be different. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Shovel from Precious Juggalos putting out some survival guides. We're gonna try to drop,
that's just dope as fuck.
I heard Irresponsible Robbie was in the studio recently shooting. Shooting the survival guide, do's and don'ts.
I got one. I'll tell you later.
Robbie was in the studio shooting some do's and don'ts. So I think this year we're getting another edition of the do's and don'ts. If you haven't seen it, check out the TeamMUJ YouTube page. Most likely we're watching it from right now, and search Irresponsible Robbie's do's and don'ts of the Gathering of the Juggalos. Irresponsible Robbie was making a mess in the studio again recently, so I'm sure you guys will see that. And then last year, check out some of our Road to the Gathering stuff. That's the thing too, this is like our soft roll in. We're getting tuned up for the Road to the Gathering of the Juggalos. That is the next series that we go into. That luckily has very little pressure on it. But from now until we come home from the gathering, we will be on what you call the Road to the Gathering. This year, I know I'm really mainly prefacing this.
We're gonna talk about that. Or sticker images?
I'm mainly preferencing this because Gracie's in the chat then too. So I'm mainly preferencing this then too because we get people ask questions or whatever. So I'm gonna post that here in a second. Where would I find the people I'm following on Instagram so I could say this the people's name or whatever. I don't know. I gotta look at them again. But anyway, we are starting our road to the Gathering of the Juggalos, you know what I'm saying? So from here until, and now we found out that we're doing a fucking podcast again then too. So from now until the podcast, we will basically every episode cover whatever new details have come out of the gathering. We have some guests lined up who are performing at the gathering, and we will be dropping like gathering related content. Like last year we did a fashion segment for the Gathering of the Juggalos, which is on YouTube right now. It's basically like just a clip show of the fashion and style that happened during the gathering. And then we did I did a top 25 moments of the Gathering of the Juggalos then too. And that's on there. So this year we're gonna do something similar, you know what I'm saying? But it's gonna be a little ambitious again, man. I don't know.
How ambitious? What are you thinking?
I'll tell you after the show. But it's pretty ambitious, you know what I'm saying? The stuff that we try to do for it this year, I think we're doing a little bit like further ambitious or whatever.
So you want to tease them a little bit of ideas?
Well, just more, you're going to definitely see the Irresponsible Robbie thing is likely going to come out before we come back for the weekly web show. So you'll probably get an Irresponsible Robbie, but then there's going to be a similar, almost a companion video to the Irresponsible Robbie movie. That's the ambitious part.
I got you.
It'll be funny. It'll be ambitious.
It'll
But
be fun.
it'll be entertainment. And then along the road to the Gathering of the Juggalos, we will celebrate 8 years of TeamMUJ. We're not doing a 24-hour stream. But maybe along the lines of Don Chaos, we'll do 8 hours. 8 hours seems easier or whatever. So in July, we'll run the anniversary show, guests included. And then tonight at the end of the show, we like I said, and I'm prefacing what I'm saying is right now because Gracie was the first one to say something about it or whatever. But we have multiple designs, from the Juggalo community or whatever. And, we try to keep most of the things we do in the Juggalo community. This year, we used a company called Monster Graphics on Instagram or whatever, who did our design for the Gathering of the Juggalos this year. This design will be available for purchase tonight. Tonight. Yeah, tonight.
What the fuck?
Tonight.
Yo.
3 different colored
Holy
T-shirts, shit. And then it will be given away on stickers and potentially something else that I'm not allowed to say right now. At the Gathering of the Juggalos. We've been trying to do a road. We've done a gathering design every year since the second podcast event. This year here, you got Jiggy Fresh behind the wheel with the Modelos. You got myself, Bobby Blaze, behind with the turntables in front of him. And you got Prez throwing up out of the side there as we hit the road to the legendary Gathering of the Juggalos. This will have die-cut slaps available at the gathering. I suggest fucking with this artist that we fuck with or whatever. They're, really trying to get their name out there more. They have a really cool weed line of cars. We were looking for someone who could do some cool car work for us too, you know what I'm saying? So they have a really cool weed line of car, like Hot Wheels style out right now. That's how I found them. But this design here, we've been wanting to do like we've been calling it the Road to the Gathering for all these years or whatever, and we've never showed us on the road. It's always been at the gathering. You know what I'm saying? Whether it be skeletons at the pre-show, whether it have been aliens at the carnival, you know what I'm saying? Or us as legends last year. You know what I'm saying? There's always been some kind of design done to symbolize the gathering and what it is. Because we weren't sure that the podcast event was going to happen at all this year, we focused heavily on our own design, which would be our series, The Road to the Gathering.
That'd be dope looking as a clear-cut sticker. Bro.
As soon as we found out that it was pirate themed and where it was at, I sketched the design. I have that's the thing too, is I have I'm gonna have to because we don't have it on in here. I'm gonna maybe hold it up against the camera if you don't mind, Prez. But I want to show you guys how this came out. Like, because of Rob, this is how I try to sketch things now. So Prez, really what you could do is go this one, and then here's where they started sketching it. You know what I'm saying? But here is the design I sent to the artist right here. I'm gonna have Prez show you guys. Let me remove this or whatever. But this is the design. Oh, this is the sketch. Pull it out a little. So you look, there's us in the car, there's the road, there's the gathering or whatever, and then it says TeamMUJ's Road to the Gathering. I just sloppily wrote this on a piece of paper, and then
Stick figures.
Then this is the type of stuff that then this was one of the immediate sketches they sent back, or a couple days later or whatever. But it basically got the theme that we were going for. You know what I'm saying? So shout out to our homie Felix. Here you go. Yeah, I can't focus really. My bad. But I'm gonna put these up together when we haven't dropped the design on Instagram or anything yet. We've only showed it in the last 2 episodes, but it comes up live tonight on our web store, so you can buy it on T-shirts. 3 different color T-shirts. Some that we just thought looked cool, like with the type of background. You know what I'm saying? So, and they're gonna be cheap. You know what I'm saying? We're never trying to make money off of the merch or whatever. We're just trying to see people rock the shit. You know what I'm saying? So these shirts are only going to be like $22 or something like that to get shipped to you. You know what I'm saying? So, and then I would say everyone who buys a T-shirt gets a free sticker, but you're going to get a fucking free sticker if you see us at the gathering anyway. I have another design in the works with Sal right now, and then likely we'll have one more design. Like we've been trying to go to the gathering with 3 designs. You know what I'm saying? So, and different forms of those designs. I know Maisie said koozies in the chat. You know what I'm saying? There's going to be koozies this year for sure.
Oh yeah.
But man, we thought about something else too. You know what I'm saying? Like something else that fits the theme. You know what I'm saying? So, but definitely, we're going to push that design. We're going to only sell it really on the T-shirts. So if you would like to support in any way, you know what I'm saying, we'll drop the link all over. We'll run the link all the way into. And if you order these shirts, you have until a week before you're going to leave, right? Because this shit ships fast as fuck.
Oh yeah.
Especially
they
ship fast as fuck. They print fast as fuck. They'll get to your house quick as hell. So you'll have probably about a week, but order them so you get them, take pictures with us the day that you wear them to the podcast super show, or wear them really, whatever. They tried to fit the theme this year. We even put the year into it. Like when we talked to the artist, he was like, is there anything else that just to make it what it is, because we only use these once a year. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. The only one that we've continued to use is the one from last year, because it's more of a broad general idea or whatever. Right. But all the other ones, like this one here, it says Gathering the Juggalos Podcast Super Show, the one that we did last year. I forgot what the one the year before that said with the aliens on it. You know what I'm saying? This one says 2026. So this is really another our idea with this one was summer vacation, spring break type T-shirts. You know what I'm saying? So last year our idea was the big heads shit from the 90s. This was the spring break type commercial or whatever. Us on the road to the gathering, you know what I'm saying? In a fucking Fear and Loathing type car, you know what I'm saying? You see the Fear and Loathing poster back there too. The Fear and Loathing type car, but decked out like a pirate ship. So we hope y'all dig that shit. We'll give it away for free on stickers, but the t-shirts, orange is one of the colors that I'm gonna give away. Orange and black, like black and orange, but then the other color, you guys get to see the other color. But the orange one, I think it looks really fresh. Looks like a orange sunset behind, you know what I'm saying?
Oh, nice.
So
very nice.
Definitely, you know, cop whatever color you guys want. Shout out motherfucking Unhappy.
Oh, yo.
Unhappy, the homie, man. Like I said, you know, we talked about Unhappy earlier. Like Unhappy is, you know, you meet a lot of people in this game or whatever, and you meet a lot of people in this culture, you know what I'm saying? And Unhappy is one of my favorite people I've met in the last like 5 years, you know what I'm saying? You know, so shout out Unhappy. Shout out everybody in the chat. A lot of y'all are the same motherfucking way, you know what I'm saying? Like, you guys, like, I don't know, this Juggalo shit, we've been told this, you know, Juggalo shit has touched on many lives, you know what I'm saying? But
told this.
I've had this, we've had these runs, you know, all the time, you know what I'm saying? Where like, you know, I've been having different Juggalo friends since I was like 12 years old or whatever, you know? So it always changes, you know what I'm saying? There's always flakes and weird ones out there who are out here like, you know, to cause drama or be out for self, and there's people who are cool as fuck, you know, and like we've got to meet a lot of y'all have pulled up at motherfucking, you know, Jiggy's crib or my house or whatever, you know what I'm saying? You guys have, you know, like traveled across the country to kick it, and I'm not even saying at events, I'm saying about like little shit that we've done or whatever. So I think just this
little homie gathers, you know,
this run with it has been just, I don't know, cool as fuck, you know what I'm saying? Like, and there's a lot of the real ones out there. You still got to keep your grass short because snakes like to fucking slither, you know what I'm saying? And hell yeah, Jiggy, pull the fuck up. You got the link, kid, out in the field, Jiggy out in the field. But yeah, you know, like, you got to keep the grass.
Way to ruin the
you know,
fucking moment, Jiggy.
You gotta be careful still, you know what I'm saying? And that's really why a lot of times, you know, I still kick it with my brothers the most. I still trust my brothers the most. But there's so many of you out there that are like real ones that I know that there's some of you that I can talk to, and there's some of you that, you know, I still gotta wait a little bit. There's something like I'm saying. Hell yeah. That's the shit, man. Hey, have fun at the float, man. Unhappy, Razor, Darby, all on the float, man. Like, I'm gonna tell you, if there's one thing that I could do this year, it'd be go to the float, especially since Darby, Unhappy, and Razor performing this year. And I talked to my boy Sin Rip, shout out Sin Rip, you know, and shit, he was just as surprised and happy as I was for them to get that spot, you know what I'm saying? And unfortunately, I just can't. The open house is so close, you know what I'm saying? That I can't afford to go down there right now. No front at all, you know what I'm saying? But I would love to go do that, man. That's gonna be a dope ass fucking time.
It's definitely gonna be a bucket list.
Yeah, to go to the float, you know what I'm saying?
Especially with y'all, man.
Yeah,
definitely something.
Shout out to Gates performing too, man. Shout out to everyone. Shout out to everyone going to the float. Shout out to everyone performing on the float, man. Have fun, be safe, get a little taste of that Ozark if you've never been down on the Ozark before. You know what I'm saying? Like, the float is one of those dope ass events, real jug shit type shit. You know what I'm saying? So pull my card because I ain't been. You know what I'm saying? But I'd love to go one day. And really, you know, like, I think, you know, we could pull it off. There's just a lot of shit going on this year. So I thought, you know, like I said, if it wasn't for this open house, I'd probably go, you know what I'm saying? But other than that, man, that's like next week or some shit, or 2 weeks from now. So you guys be safe, have fun. I think it's Unhappy's birthday during that weekend.
Look out for each other. Watch it. I can't talk right now. The squeeze so pretty goddamn good. Watch out for rocks and shit. Don't want to get knocked out.
Watch out for ticks and shit, you know what I'm saying? But have fun first and foremost.
Can prevent forest fires.
Play some of the Dark Carnival games that are popping up there that night, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, just have a good ass fucking time. And you know, Unhappy, you know, definitely probably have you on the show again soon.
Yeah, I want to hear his adventures floating.
Yeah, straight up from the float.
From the float. Yeah.
Yeah, man. Just so much freshness going on in this Juggalo shit. And then you guys just saw the commercial for JC Dub, so there'll be 3 new JCW free shows going down, you know what I'm saying? Leading up to the gathering, you know what I'm saying? We're still a while away, you know what I'm saying? from the gathering. So there's going to be a lot of freshness still. Right now, the motherfuckers are out there on the Southwest Seance tour, and they're killing it. JCW killing it. ICP still doing ICP on tour dates. I mean, there's just mad fresh. I'd like to go see that show in Cleveland, the ICP show. I'd like to go to Cleveland to see that. But I know in like September they're in St. Louis. Happy, I think, is doing that shit, and I could pull that off. I could have
St. Louis before.
Me either, and I'd be back on my financial shit.
I'll roll with you, bro.
I'd be back on the finances come September, so that'd be fun. But I want to go to that Cleveland shit.
We just gotta watch out for that arc. Because it has that mysterious.
The power. You gotta kill somebody in front of the arc.
That we will cover on some other segment later on down the line too.
Yeah, Unhappy. I know. I think Unhappy. I think I'm gonna end up making, because I think the Cleveland one's still is like, in a time that I might not be able to swing it. But man, I'd love. What is that Cleveland one? I don't know. You guys know in the chat. The Cleveland one, I'd like to go though too. You know what I'm saying? But I'd like to schedule it around a baseball game, and then like whenever it stay out there for the day or whatever, and then go see a baseball game. Because I still haven't been to a baseball game in Cleveland. And that's something that I'm really big trying to do for sure. But I've been out to Cleveland. I went out to Cleveland to rock a show before, and then we went to East 99, me and Razor and shit.
Oh, hell yeah.
St. Clair, East 99 and St. Clair, and took some pictures and shit. But I'd like to go out there for a baseball game. Go see Slicey P. I mean, that's what we did when we went to DCG-Con in Denver. A Jiggy, me and the squad and shit. We landed early, like the night before, so we went to a baseball game. And it's we got like the cheapest seats we could find for the baseball game, like a standing room only section of the baseball game. Went in there, kicked it at the game for a little bit, had a couple of beers, watched the game, and then bounced. And it was just cool as fuck. You know what I'm saying? So I'd like to see that for Cleveland or whatever. I've been telling Josh Klein the same thing. Like, it'd be dope, to go. He lives in Cincinnati, to go out to Cincinnati, catch a game, and chill with Josh Klein and shit. You know what I'm saying? Because we'll see. You know what I'm saying? End of the summer. I just got to get past this motherfucking open house. You know what I'm saying? And then a little bit more money to throw around. Jiggy, he's in assignment. He texted and said it was just so loud where he's at out in the field that he doesn't know if he's going to jump on or
jump on anyway.
I just thought it was fresh that we were able to put it together tonight for a Just Juggin. Because we had a lot to talk about, you know what I'm saying? And I really, like I said, I could stream all week, you know what I'm saying? And as long as I have a couple of things to talk about, we could stretch it, you know what I'm saying? So if Jiggy's on here, we'd stretch just talking more shit, because that's all we do. Like, so I'm about to, I don't know that last part, but
I'm about to ooh.
Okay, I'm about to pull up for a few downstairs. Hey, that's fresh as fuck though. Either way, man. But shout out to everybody in the chat too, man. I hope you guys have been having a good time. There's so much dope shit out there. You know what I'm saying? Good shows. Strange Suspicion. Our homie Sizz was just on Don Chaos for the Hours of Chaos podcast. Shout out Don Chaos. I'm gonna be pulling up on Don Chaos next month sometime. To just talk some shit, you know what I'm saying? Talk some gathering shit. I really I've tried to the last couple of years, I should have did that when we were talking breaking.
Breaking.
I try to go on Don Chaos to announce my gathering shit every year, but he always big dogs me. You know what I'm saying? So, fucking Don Chaos is master of the big dog. You know what I'm saying? He loves to have he likes to have Jenny Too Dope, Wicked Clown, Killer Face, up on there, but never has time for fucking good old Bobby Blaze. You know what I'm saying? So, or TeamMUJ, you know what I'm saying? And I'm saying, I'm like, dog, I know you don't want to just
Well,
talk to
you-
me.
when you go on there,
I'll bring
going on
Jiggy.
there too.
I'll bring Jiggy and Prez too.
I'm
so you
going
don't have to
on
just
there
talk
too,
to me.
Vic.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah, that's how I try to swing it. I'm like, yo, I'll
We're a fucking package deal,
I'll bring
motherfucker.
Jiggy and Prez too. You know what I'm saying? It's not just me. You know what I'm saying? It's like, well, I don't know, Bobby. You know what I'm saying? I got
No. I don't know about bringing them.
What? Yeah, let's say that, Barbarino. But I
do that.
if you are a podcast or content creator that are watching right now or are watching at any time,
have to come on your podcast.
I'm trying to set up a
We're
run
good
for
people, nice people.
trying to set up a run for late July, early August for myself and TeamMUJ, so we can come on and we can announce the events that we are doing at the gathering, the TeamMUJ events that are happening at the gathering, plus the events that I'll be doing at the gathering. I want to come on to, Swill, Strange, Hours, Dread Black Guy. You know what I'm saying? But hey, look who's there! Look who's there! What the fuck?
Did you say Dreadlock? Who's Dreadlock guy?
That Dread Black Guy. What's his name?
The
Wiggles.
JCW guy? Oh, Wiggles.
Wiggles, yeah.
Yeah,
Shout out Wiggles.
Wiggles. I'm trying to get on fucking Jeff Lane and Mac Davis's show. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to get on all the motherfucking shows. You know what I'm saying? Humble Among.
See, I turn it sideways and see y'all better. No, it looks all right. I guess I don't fucking know. I hate doing it sideways because then it looks weird on my end. I hate staring like at the
Strange, you're out of here.
I guess so.
Dang. But yeah,
right,
Strange is
dang. What did I
flying
do?
up. I know. Strange leaves as soon as Jiggy gets here.
Jeez, what did I do?
Damn. But yeah, so
God.
all those people, you know what I'm saying?
I can't see the chat no more, so
Strange, Humble, Carnival Spirits, whoever the fuck else, you know what I'm saying? Whoever else I'm missing, you know what I'm saying? We're trying to do a little run.
Let's go.
You know what I'm saying? We'll bring Jiggy.
I'll be there.
You know
I
what I'm
swear.
saying? Unless Strange is like Jiggy.
Yeah, what the hell? I won't come there. Jeez, what the hell? I come here to say hi to everybody. You just leave?
And she said gross.
That's insane.
What's up though, Jiggy? How you doing out there, brother?
I'm doing, brother. How's it doing, dog? I'm out here fucking thugging it in Bloomington.
Champagne Urbana.
Yeah, something like that. It's all that way.
I went out there before. I went to like a. Isn't that Asylum somewhere out there? That Elmhurst Asylum is somewhere kind of close to where you're at.
Fuck, I don't know. It's close to Peoria.
Amherst or Elmhurst Asylum.
Oh, it might be. We were in I'm just fucking with you, dog. I don't know where it's at. It's close to Peoria, brother. The State Farm Insurance headquarters is located in Bloomington. About as fresh as it gets out here. I don't know.
Well, so I went out there to the show before. Damn, don't leave now. Hang out. Jiggy just got here.
She said, but now I'm leaving. But we're just joking. Jeez. No, I'm just playing.
But Strange, I want to come on back onto the mommies, and I don't know if you guys do guests like that on the actual, Strange Suspicion, because I want to chop it up with Bob and EC too. You know what I'm saying?
We'll come on both of them. We'll do like Strange Suspicion, and then
we'll come on both of them
and do pause, and then we'll do Meatball Mamas.
Yeah, I'd like to do that though. Meatball Mamas was fun. I felt like I don't know. I had like a good time. Like I said, I listen to a lot of podcasts, so I felt like I was like on one of those ones that I listened to because I only watched those shows. So to be on their show, it felt pretty cool. You know what I'm saying? So,
hell yeah. I'm out here in the trenches, dog. We had all the grandkids came over today, so like she got to Jordan's mom and dad got to see all the grandkids. So we were like out swimming and shit earlier. And then there's our dog, and like there are 5 or 6 dogs they got here. So it was like it's crazy.
Damn, you brought your dog too? Oh
Violet's here. Yeah, Violet's here. And then her sister.
How's she doing the car all the way down there?
She's decent in the car now.
Yeah.
pants the whole way in my ear, so I like had to put the AirPods in and just crank the music because those are the whole way here. But
That's cool.
just go with the other dogs, so like they're all just chilling. But they're like there's two boxers and then Violet, so like they're super high energy,
Hell yeah.
and it's just like, oh man, it's a lot. And then
Tonight, Jiggy, you know,
you got all the little kids running around and shit too. So
we've been talking about
draining this social battery a little too fast there.
yeah. We've been talking about That's Just Trash, That's Just Fire, you know, and how that went, you know, and we've been talking a little bit about the gathering. We probably don't have you long, so give us a synopsis of all of those things.
synopsis, That Shit's Trash, That Shit Fire was awesome. This year was really dope, man. I don't know. There's a lot of shit that I don't want to say surprised me, but I was like, hell yeah. You know what I'm saying? Like there's a lot of dope competition this year. And like it was I think it was a lot of the people that were all homies, so there wasn't like crazy competition, but it was a little bit because of everybody that was like going against with each other, you know what I'm saying?
Oh yeah.
It's in that bag, in that big bag.
Big bag.
Perfume. Not for long. And then but yeah, they had I don't know, I think just the crowd, dude, like everybody the way it ended this year was dope. Like Billy finally got
That's
his.
fucking crazy.
You know, Billy finally got his you know, Dungeon, Unhappy, Siggy Sis, like everybody like threw down this year, man. Like it was dope ass shit. Dungeon even hit me up earlier, like just like kind of like thanking us for putting the shit together and you know getting music out there and shit. Said he's still down with the back pains and shit, but he said he's getting better. So,
Oh,
but yeah,
Dungeon's
man.
hometown rep song was seriously so fucking fresh.
Yeah,
The sample that he used before, like, you know, like from that fucking documentary or whatever the fuck, that was cold as fuck, man. And like, you know, I don't know if you told him, you know, some of the people who hit us up about that shit though too, but I mean, that's just
I did because he was kind of like, yo, I'm just glad you know, he's like, thank you guys for putting it together. You know, like, he was just giving us props and shit, but like, you know, I was giving him his props back, like, bro, you killed it, you know. He's like, well, I'm glad.
That's the
He's like, I'm
thing,
glad
man.
he said it's good to hear that, like, you know, that it wasn't just. I'm like, no, bro, like everybody, you know, hit us up talking about Dungeon, man. And I told him, you know, some of the BTS about, you know, who hit us up, and you know, he's like, oh no shit. I'm like, yeah, dude. I was like, straight up, you know what I mean? Like, motherfuckers are feeling the shit.
Yeah,
So,
because dog, I mean, like, you know, like I said, there was no losers in this shit. Everyone just like displayed just straight up raw fucking talent the whole way through. And,
well, you
know,
got
like,
that, and like
the challenges, like, I mean, like it's always been a show or whatever, you know what I'm saying? And the weird ways that we thought about doing those challenges before. Yeah, the weird way we thought about doing like different challenges or whatever before, it didn't play out the same way that these challenges kind of did. Like the one year when we made each other kind of like face head to head, that didn't work out as challenging the artist in the way this, like, I felt like challenged the artist, and like because of that we got mad freshness. Like I know that there was like pushback on the hometown challenge thing, but I feel like at the same time we ended up getting 8 dope ass brand new tracks off of that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. I don't know. You know what I'm saying? Different. Everybody's from different areas too, so that like I don't think anybody was from like, you know, same cities or same states even for that matter. You know what I'm saying? But
Underground jug shit.
Yeah, and it was just like, you know, all across the country,
tunnel runners type shit.
Yeah. Sis did what he did with it, and it was different than shit. You know, Siggy did what he did; it was different than everybody's. You know, Unhappy's thing was different than everybody. Like everybody did something different for it, and yeah, what a test! You know what I'm saying? What a test of endurance, strength, and talent.
Hell yeah! I mean, the talent. Like I liked it this year. I think if we ever bring it back again, then we should keep it. Like the head-to-head shit, they get kind of like. Because some people didn't want to go as hard against their, you know what I'm saying, like their homies and shit. But like if you're doing something like this,
I never wanted to be like a popularity type of contest.
Yeah, no, like when you're doing something like this, it's, you know what I'm saying, everybody gets their fair share, and it's like you're not pitted against nobody and getting eliminated because of somebody else. Now this is just okay, you're going straight based off. I mean, straight votes. You know what I'm saying? Like there's no, you don't gotta go against your home. I mean, you're still technically going against homies and shit, but you're not like head to head. You know what I'm saying? It's until the finals, and then you just. But then even then,
Yeah,
it's just
and then even
it's the
then, it
music.
was like, yeah, it was just more skill to skill. You know what I'm saying? And it was like, I don't know. It was,
Who wanted it more?
and really, I don't even know if it's who wanted it more anymore, bro. I feel like when it just came down to it on this one, like with Billy winning, was like I said, it was like it was like, I don't know, man. All the best writers in the fucking world sat in the back and they fucking wrote the way that this would end, and somehow it happened. You know what I'm saying? Like, there was a storybook finish, but you can't force a storybook finish. You know what I'm saying? They just have to happen.
We couldn't have scripted that if you tried, bro. This shit was crazy. Yeah. I honestly thought like I thought Sis was gonna win, and then like when Billy went crazy. So shout out Billy the Fence.
You know, Sis went on that little motherfucking Sis on that motherfucking basically the victory tour. You know what I'm saying? He went on Chaos and shit. You know what I'm saying? And when I first saw that was booked, I was like, man, that's gonna work out for Sis no matter what. Either he's gonna win Trash Fire or he's gonna almost have won. So he went on to Chaos as almost had won, you know what I'm saying, which was still fresh. Shout out to everybody who pulled up on that episode for Chaos for Sis, you know what I'm saying? That also shows where Sis is at now, you know what I'm saying? Like where people, like a lot of people pulled up for that episode specifically because
man,
Sis was on there.
And this video for that did really fucking good, like his first week, dude. Like, he's running shit right now, you know what I mean? So as Sis keeps going.
Shout out Juno.
Yeah, shout out Juno for sure. I can't see the chat, so whoever's in there.
Juno's not in the chat. I was just shooting shout out Juno because he shot those videos and shit. So shout out Juno.
Videos, I mean, you think about it, with all the other motherfuckers, all the other ninjas that we know, there's a whole network of videographers. Right.
That is true.
Everybody, man.
Being built up.
Hell yeah. And you get to see it in Trash Fire too. That was another thing that was promoting too, for sure. What were you saying though, Jiggy?
No, I was saying when you just shout out Juno and Sis with their videos. I said, I know y'all don't really fuck around on Snapchat like that, but I got Sis on Snapchat and he had this beautiful fucking place he was at like over the week, the past couple of days. Yeah, I don't know what shooting. I think it was like one of their something. I don't know their with their res or their the tribe thing. He said it was a sacred place for them, and I was like, bro, that place is freaking bro. And like rapids, like a little waterfall, like not a big waterfall, but like water was flowing like big on this river, had a little dip down and shit. Mountains in the back, like one of his damn videos, bro. And I was like, oh shit, I was like, bro, that place looks beautiful. And he goes, yeah, he's like, it's the place real sacred to us. So he was at like I don't know if it's for his tribe or for their res or whatever, but like they were at like some big event. And then he just had the one like video was just this beautiful ass river flowing and like little waterfall and mountains and bro, it's fucking amazing.
Damn, I gotta see Sis post up somewhere else so I can see him.
Yeah, if you post it up, tell you, it might be like, I don't know if you post it on IG or Twitter or whatever, but it was fucking. I was like, damn. I was even telling Jordan, I was like, yo, we gotta go just visit wherever Big Sis is at, just to take in the scenic shit out there. You know what I'm saying? Like not no big city or but just like on a nice wooded, fucking scenic area like that.
No, I want that type of tour instead. Yeah.
You know what I mean? Yeah. I mean, bro, it was dope. Like I was like, holy shit.
That's right as fuck. Man, that fucking koozie cool as fuck though too, bro. I like how it switches sides, you know what I'm saying?
Bro, I seen it at we're over here at Benny's, dog, you know what I'm saying?
Dog, so when I went to Texas, that's the Benny's that we went to. So we left from Merle Park, went down that way. Kenny wanted to go to that Benny's because he knew it was going to be along the kind of route that we were going to, and then we left from there and drove into Missouri.
Oh shit! Yeah, I mean
we stopped at that Benny's. I don't think I ended up grabbing anything, but he was looking for this because he wanted to get specifically. It's like it was this. I forgot what kind of whiskey it was, bro, but it has this gargoyle on the top, and when you pour it, the shit comes out of this fucking gargoyle
out of the mouth.
Yeah, and dog, like honestly, the whiskey was good, bro, but it wasn't like one of those whiskeys that you drink a whole bottle of. It was a whiskey that you take a shot or so with or whatever. But
right.
He knew that they had it there, so we went to that one specifically for it. I forgot. I might have found something there. I think that's where I found those those Christmas Modelo's or whatever that I got my pops. Fucking the dark ones or whatever.
Yeah. They had bro, their like craft selection is huge, bro. Like they got like this is a big aisle, like the whole aisle is like fucking
It's crazy as fuck. Yeah, that
it's
is
crazy as hell. And
insane.
then like we were in there today, and Jordan had got like just some red, like I don't know, it was like pineapple, Malibu pineapple things, and but they had like it was the first place I ever seen them. I at least paid attention to was like they had 6 packs of Buzz Balls,
Yeah.
like in like their own little, like a variety pack of Buzz Balls and fucking I forgot what else they had. We were like, oh shit, I never seen them like at our liquor stores anyway. And then had
Well, I
all
haven't been
that
over to
shit.
that
So
Wise Guys in a while though too. I bet you you can find some shit like that. At
they're
Wise Guys.
probably. I mean, last time I went there though, I haven't seen any in the bundles like that.
Bro, if
Like
you
just
want, you know what I'm saying? Like if not next week or next time I come to your crib or whatever, bro, I'll stop at Cast and sell it for you and grab you
shit,
this
I'm
deal.
stopping.
Bro.
I told my boy, he's like, my boy that sent me that he went yesterday. He's like, bro, they still got
Yeah,
him. And
yeah.
then he's like, I think I'm going back on Monday. I was like,
The
shit. I'm
dude
gonna
said
go.
he said he's gonna order another pallet, so he said it'll probably be like you'll probably have them for like another month. I mean, they have like Corona, Pacifico, and the Modelo.
It's like
Obviously, the Modelo's
all
going
the
quicker or
domestic
whatever.
ones.
Yeah, obviously the Modelo's going quicker, but still, the guy's like, like the dude basically said like the realest shit ever. You know what I'm saying? Like he's like, I'm making my money already. You know what I'm saying? So I could afford, and the company is allowing me to sell them this cheap. Saying he's basically selling. I'm like, bro, like if you think he's selling those 6 packs or whatever, or those 4 packs or whatever for $5.99,
Yeah,
or $5, and other places are selling them for fucking $10. You know what I'm
yeah.
saying? Like, it's insane. So he's probably getting those for $3 or some shit. You know what
Yeah,
I'm saying? Like,
I bought a 12 pack today and then a 4 pack. And the 4 pack, I think out here at Benny's anyway, it was like $6 or $7. So it's cheaper. Like the whole
yeah,
case out here
cheaper.
was, I think the case was $27.99 or something out here. But then you figure the Illinois tax, so it's.
Yeah. So I mean, shit, I picked up 2 of those cases, 16-ounce 4 packs for they're
Bro,
$29.99 on
there's
top,
no way
bro.
you can beat that shit, bro. Like
Yeah,
it's
I was like,
insane.
what the fuck? I think with those and a bag of spicy chicharrones at the counter, I spent $63.
Oh, I thought you were going
So,
somewhere else oh, with those in a bag.
oh
Hell
no,
yeah, that's a good
hey, with
time,
those in the
bro.
bag, I gotta send you
But I mean,
this
hey,
fucking
speaking
shit.
of bags, the Chicago style chips, the
Yeah,
Jardiniere, they had them over at Benny's too, so I grabbed up like little bags of them they had. I grabbed up the deep dish, the Chicago dog, the beef, the Italian beef, and hot Jardiniere ones. I
bro,
think
the
those
hot
are like
marinara one, fire as fuck. Hot marinara one is probably my motherfucking favorite. You know what I'm saying?
I brought off. Well, they had another one like it was just like classic salty, but I was like, I don't want just the salty ass chip, so I just
Uh,
grabbed.
the the uh, the motherfucking Italian beef one. Italian
Yeah.
beef one's fire as fuck though too. But the marinara one, it's like the perfect thing for a chip because it's the spiciness, but you get like the oilness of the motherfucking marinara.
Yeah.
You kind of get that on the chip. You know what I'm saying? Like it's the oily motherfucking spicy of the marinara, and it'd be a dope tattoo.
Yeah, the little chip guys.
Yeah, yeah,
They had the Jardiniere. They had the little deep dish pizza slice and shit.
yeah. The pizza one's my least favorite. I just don't like that pizza flavor.
Well, I just seen them. I was like, shit, I'm gonna grab a bag of each of them just to try them out.
Oh yeah, you got to though for sure. Yeah,
Oh, they had the green beer ones too, but I didn't grab those because I was like,
yeah, I
I just
didn't.
know
The
I don't
green
know
beer
how
one
that.
is solid.
I just don't know how that would taste, and it just sounds like a weird chip flavor.
I mean, that reminded me though, because I got mine last year at Riot Fest,
Yeah.
and they just recently announced the lineup for Riot Fest this year, and ICP are announced in a really weird way. You know what I'm saying? It says also featuring an appearance by ICP. You know what I'm saying? So dug a little deeper into that or whatever, and the dude Riot Mike, who was the Riot Fest guy or whatever, puts it on every year, said that ICP are doing like a mini gathering this year. So I've been there the last 2 years, and I've seen how these stages kind of work or whatever. Last year in particular, Weird Al did a stage. So it was like a Weird Al curated stage. Weird Al then was the headliner. Weird Al stage had Max Sabbath, had that motherfucking what's his name? Fucking Puddles, the fucking clown or whatever, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And a few other like acts that are similar to that, and then Weird Al had like, so I'm thinking, ICP will have that same type of shit. I don't know if it's already artists that are already announced on that timeline, or maybe,
Or they're bringing friends.
or maybe they're gonna bring some friends. You know what I'm saying?
Hopefully they bring friends because Mr. Mac did mention something about Chicago in one of his live streams a while back.
Yeah, wouldn't that be
Said it.
fucking crazy?
He said Chicago was getting something special, but he said I can't talk about it right now. And he's never mentioned anything after that. So
Yeah. So I
them
wonder if
showing up for
that's
the one day at Riot Fest and then being a one off like, hey, and he even said like, yes, we got something
a
special for
mini gathering.
Chicago.
Yeah.
So maybe
So,
that's
man,
it.
I wonder if that's what's gonna happen, bro. Because someone else said the
mean,
same thing. You know what I'm saying? Someone else said something about some
yeah,
weird
about a
one-off in
yeah.
Chicago. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So imagine if that
Shit,
happened
bro, if that
during
happened,
Riot Fest. You know what I'm saying?
that'd be hype
Uh,
as fuck.
but that other band that I was playing when you guys were over here for the fire and shit last week.
The was the French bit that French?
That French Canadian band or whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah. They're playing, and likely it looks like they're playing the same day as ICP.
So maybe they'll be on the stage too. Is that what you're saying?
I don't know, maybe or something. Like I don't know, man. But that shit's crazy as fuck, bro. So, I think that either way, however that's gonna play out, it's gonna be cool as fuck. Like if they're curating the stage, or even if it's just like some of the already obscure acts that are on there, then that'll be kind of fresh, and maybe that also opens us up new opportunities for the gathering and other acts that can be performing at the gathering, because ICP, this will be their second time doing Riot Fest, you know what I'm saying? So, whoever handles the booking for Slice EP has to be like, look, man, we got a relationship, like put me on the networking of some of these other fucking bands, you know what I'm saying?
Oh yeah, I mean that would be hype to get some of them acts from Riot Fest. You know what I'm saying? Like there's no slouches over there. There's a bunch of dope artists and shit.
And some that would be really fucking cool that, are underground level, and I think would still be, appreciated from the judge, yeah. There was a couple that I was talking about last year that I had saw. Nick Bazaar was down with one of them that I had recommended. I forgot what her name was, but I just think, with them doing something like this, it'd be fucking fresh as hell,
Yeah. Hell yeah. Sorry, I was opening a new vape thing.
That's all good. Prez, how'd you like those vapes that Jiggy gave you? You're not a fan?
They're all right.
I don't think Prez was like, no, I like my raw tobacco flavors.
Yeah, I gotta have the raw tobacco.
I mean, that's how but when I first did it, that's what I was on, the menthol shits. And then I slowly kind of just started, because everybody at work was like, oh, I got this Mr. Fog, dude, it's the same thing, And they're like, oh, and then you get addicted to the fucking fruit flavors and shit. So you're like, oh yeah, this is good. And then you're like, oh, I don't want to put it down now. So it's a pain in the ass. But these last like super long. I've had this one almost 2-3. This is the first one. I bought 2 of them. So like those last a little bit longer.
You said 2 or 3 days?
Oh no, weeks. I've had this. This is the first one that still has 14% of the juice left. And I've had it for since we last did the web shows like 2 weeks ago.
That's the shit.
Or when we went to fucking JCW and shit.
JCW. Man, that JCW show was just like so fresh, bro. We haven't been on here to talk about it. That was one of the freshest ones I went to. And a lot of it had to do with kicking it back there and eating Fago dogs and shit. You know what I'm saying?
Fago dogs.
Just Juggin.
Fago dog. Yeah, just Juggin straight up. There's a Fago dogs and then the burgers, the chicken.
Man, I maxed out on the Faygo
Spicy
grill
boys.
before we left. I had like a spicy boy, a regular Faygo dog, a double, like a 2-slice cheeseburger. You know what I'm saying?
Brought through something. I was taking chicken off that grill because nobody was eating the chicken.
Oh, and the chicken, like I said,
Like,
too, I keep forgetting
why
I
not?
had that chicken too.
Why
That
not?
chicken
They were
was
like, yo,
fire.
chicken, there's chicken. And everybody said, no, I'll just take a Faygo dog. And I was like, bro, there's chicken. I was like down to the last piece. And he's like, kept telling everybody, like, there's one piece left, one piece left. And I was like right off the grill. That shit
Yeah,
was
great to eat. I also put cheese on everything that I ate that night too. So I had a spicy boy with cheese, a Faygo dog with cheese.
I bet that cheese made that shit fire.
Yeah, bro.
Oh,
A little processed American cheese melted on your Faygo dog. You know what I'm saying? It just really went. You know, and you gotta throw 2 of them on when you do a burger.
Cheesy spicy boy
A cheesy spicy boy is the way to go then too. So like,
spicy boy.
you
we
had
need
the
to
cheese
get,
with the
we need to
spicy
get pepper
boy.
jack. We need to get
Yes.
pepper jack for the fucking spicy boys.
Bro, but
I'll
there
bring
is
it.
just something about some good old cheap ass fucking American cheese. The way that it sticks to your teeth while you eat this shit, you know what I'm saying? The processed cheese just slaps in some other kind of way, you know what I'm saying? Like, and for a cheeseburger off the Juggalo grill,
I'll bring the ranch style beans. I still got a can.
that's the
Ranch
commercial I was just
style
looking for. You know what I'm saying?
beans.
Hey yo, the ranch style beans thing. You know, that's the type of content we're trying to give you from TeamMUJ as we move forward. You know what I'm saying? We're in the ranch style beans portion of the TeamMUJ content delivery. You know, like whatever happens during the gathering. Which
Maybe that's why I
got to pitch this other idea to Jiggy then too, but.
Maybe that's why we haven't got our sponsorship from Modelo, because we never made a commercial. We just
So we need to make a cool Modelo commercial. I just don't. It's got to be a Legends though. It's got to be all right. I'm gonna have to sit in front of the camera. Sit right here. All the lights on. It'll just be all black behind me. I'm gonna be like, yeah, you know, when me and Jiggy were 15, I saw him, you know, escape death multiple times. You know what I'm saying? And then I have to get some other like real shit. Like, and then as a father, he's led me to be the man that I am today. Jiggy Fresh. He's a Modelo man. And then boom, there's the commercial. That fucking
you're giving away too much sauce right now, bro. Keep it down.
That's the sauce, bro. I'm sorry, I had one of those brain blasts right now that just came out.
I'm feeling where you're at, but don't lick too much of the sauce.
It's how we fucking make diamonds.
Oh, ranch! I was like, what song were we singing? Oh, the ranch style
beans.
Ranch style
beans.
No, what's crazy is that we never none of us ever paid attention before to like, yo, ranch style beans are in the 219 too. We just always like, oh, that's the Texas thing. We ain't never seen no ranch.
I don't give a fuck.
And then we go to
it's
Strikes on Walmart. We're like, yo, bro, they've been here the whole fucking time.
Yeah, I seen them at Walmart then too, and I was like, all right, but hey, these are real Texas ranch style beans that we had, you know, so that was different. But if anyone knows how to get in touch with the actual ranch style beans company and could send them the ranch style beans commercial, go ahead and send, because look, if you could send the ranch style beans company, because I couldn't find them on social media, but if you could send the ranch style beans company the commercial, then we could all eat ranch style beans for free for the Juggalos. You know what I'm saying? Like at wherever local clown crew will be set up at the gathering, we'll also have ranch style beans then set up. But we need your help to let ranch style beans find out about this fucking commercial. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna go ahead and post it on Instagram. Or I'm gonna post it on YouTube tomorrow. We made that in honor of EC Juggalo's birthday, and like what sucks is that the way that I delivered the line, and thanks to EC, just didn't come out good, so we didn't keep it in the commercial or whatever. But it is like the most, you know, we've been trying to do Saturday Night Live around here at TeamMUJ for many years. Some of our skits are as close as we can to it, but man, that was like, you know, those hokey commercials that started Saturday Night Live, you know, after the host did their monologue and then they would go to the fucking fake commercial or whatever. That was that ranch style bean shit right there. But we did that for EC. Happy birthday, EC. And we can't wait to see you very soon here. You know what I'm saying? At the Gathering of the Juggalos. And imagine that, EC Juggalo, if the Gathering of the Juggalos has a big sponsorship from Ranch Style Beans, all because of you. You know what I'm saying? The little guy that's on the Ranch Style Beans should be EC Juggalo.
Should be EC.
Yeah, it should be EC Juggalo. I mean, there's no doubt about it. There's a little guy on the side of the fucking Ranch Style Beans can, and it should be EC Juggalo from now on.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Or else we'll boycott. No, we won't.
We will not boycott. We will continue to eat delicious Ranch Style Beans for breakfast, lunch, and dinner. You know what I'm saying? They can work in all of your meals. You could have them. You can have them with a hearty
You really can,
breakfast.
like,
Ranch Style Beans I got.
For real, they really do remind me of chorizo without
Yeah.
the chorizo. You know what I'm saying?
It's like
Yeah,
a
they're
little
like
sauce,
chorizo
like
and
the
beans. Yeah,
flavor.
chorizo and beans without the
chorizo.
chorizo and beans. You know what I'm saying? That's really what it reminded me of.
Because you had it, you did it with the eggs in it, like a breakfast
Yeah.
style. Like you did it with
Yeah,
eggs.
mixed up with eggs. Yeah.
When we used it, Jordan did like well, you know, she's vegan, so she was making these quesadilla joints that she usually makes with like the black beans, but then like with that with the
I was
ranch
just
style
gonna eat
beans.
it out of a can.
I mean, you could probably do that too. It'd probably just be just as good.
I was.
But
Hey,
with
that's
the
that's
fucking,
all the ways that we just fucking told him to eat them just 3 different ways. Press like, why? Just ate them straight up the can.
yeah, you know what I'm saying? The quesadillas.
I left them out in the sun, shook them up, and I busted them bitches open. They were so goddamn good.
She usually uses like the black beans, you know what I'm saying? So when she put that, it got the little extra, you know what I'm saying, extra flavor. It must came out fire. You're gonna fold yourself in that.
You think Jordan will be in our in this gathering of the Juggalos video I want to shoot at your guys' house?
She can be. If she wants to be. As
Think
long as she doesn't have
I mean,
any lines, because she'll be like, oh no, I don't want to say anything. I don't know.
She literally has to say, I used to be that girl in the video, but because of this, I'm not. All right? That's all I need for her to do, okay? That's all I need to do. I need to just, you know, like at least mid-body so you can see the millions tattoos that she has, and it's going to just say, I used to be that girl in the video, but because of, I'm not.
Blah, blah, blah. Yeah. We'll see.
Dog, it's like it's
we'll have to talk about it.
It'll be so fresh, bro. I'm telling you, it'll be
we know how
fresh.
to throw shy and shit. So we'll see.
You know what I'm saying?
You just gotta do it.
It'll take 45 seconds. You know what I'm saying? But we'll have it'll.
Oh, that is the crack on my damn thing. Right
the way that I'm envisioning this this next project for the Road to the Gathering of the Juggalos is just, I don't know. But I was like, yeah, we have to have more people. It can't just be us. It's going to be us because we're going to have to repeat ourselves.
So we're going to be calling for extras.
Yeah, but it has to be. But it can't be, you know, it can't be like we're calling for extras and this and that. It's going to be like, no, we have to use Jordan because we have fucking 4 hours to shoot it type shit. You know what I'm saying? It's like it's one of those things. You know what I'm saying? It's one of those.
Or
we meet at Jiggy's for the day or whatever, and we shoot a bunch of content type shit. You know, that type of thing. You know, but
you guys gotta all pull up. We'll send an invite to the locals.
Yeah, we could probably hit up probably hit up maybe Flash and Apollon and see if they could pull up for it or whatever, because that would work out. But I definitely have I have this idea, and when I send you the video, it'll all make sense to you. You know what I'm saying? But
I don't care, dude. I'm down for whatever.
It'll all make sense, you know.
You know what I mean? Once I know what we're doing, we'll be.
Yeah. That's the thing too. Is this? Yeah, we've talked because we've already talked about this idea before, but we're gonna do it this time though. But you know, tonight we did a soft, and at least Jiggy was able to pull up too. We did a nice little soft roll into the Road to the Gathering of the Juggalos. You know what I'm saying? We'll drop the shirt link. I just have to process it tonight, so we'll drop the shirt link tonight or tomorrow afternoon with the link of this video.
But with the Gathering one?
Yeah. Yeah, so that they could, you know, get the shirts
have
on,
them
have them ready. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, have them ready.
When you guys pull up, did you tell them about this being no? Okay.
Wait, hold on. What? Oh yeah, no. Hey, did you know they put this on fucking on the website?
I didn't.
Yeah, we found out tonight.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. So
yes, we are doing the podcast again.
We'll be back doing the podcast again. We found out tonight. That they put it on the website tonight. somehow.
Oh, nice.
It wasn't on the website when I first saw it.
It wasn't
so-
last time. It just said like the
just
same
that it
shit
was
as
happening or whatever.
that it was happening, and we had the super flea market and shit again.
Yeah, so pull up for that. And then
Like,
as the road
wearing
goes
them
on, we got
shirts.
wear them shirts. And then we have another event that we're gonna announce probably next time that you guys see us all together. So,
I think you guys might know what that is already.
yeah, they
but-
know what it is or whatever, but at the same time, it's like you guys know we can't really announce anything until the actual schedule gets dropped. So we probably have for a minute. That's why we're trying to make our podcast run on all y'all's shows or whatever sometime late July.
So we get to where we need to be.
Yeah, early August, you know what I'm saying? But you know what I'm saying? Here, we're just jugging. I know Jiggy's got things to do over there, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So we're gonna go ahead and wrap it up over here. But man, thank you for everyone who tuned in tonight.
Oh yeah.
We'll be back. Like I said, Jiggy and Prez might do this next week, you know what I'm saying? I'll be gone though next week. So if Jiggy and Prez do this next week, I'll sneak away when I'm at family's house and I'll find a room that I could go live from.
Well, I had to go to this one just because it's.
No, yeah, for sure. But next week I got an open house. I'm going to a Sox game Friday, and then I got an open house Saturday. So.
Well, I told Jordan I want to go to. I was gonna hit up Mr. Relish because he's been talking about going to the game with us.
Yeah.
And it's always when the Dodgers, when Otani's here, when Otani, you know what I'm saying? So.
Bro, go fucking Friday night. I'm going Friday night.
I want to go Friday. I was just telling Jordan, she's like, well, she's off next Saturday.
Fucking bobbleheads, bro.
Yeah, and, well, that day
And then Saturday night they got a good giveaway though too. But Friday night, they're doing
the homies bobblehead. Yeah, and that's why I want to go, but she has to work. Yeah. And then Saturday's the Coastal Montgomery bobblehead. So I don't know. I just want to go to a size game. I haven't been to a size game this year, and I think well since we went last time.
Let's plan another one after the gathering.
I'm down.
Yep. But man, hey, everyone who's still in here. And everyone who was and will watch us later, make sure you guys tune in to all of our homie shows. Make sure you guys tune into the motherfucking unofficial JCW Lunacy pre-show, then watch JCW. But like I said, they might be back here for some Just Juggin next weekend, but if not, we'll be back very soon with the official return of the Weekly Web Show. Until then, I am motherfucking Bobby Blaze.
I'm Press Murderous.
And I'm Jiggy Fresh.
Ooh, we are TeamMUJ. We've just been jugging. Thanks to anybody who came in tonight. We'll see you on the next one.
Yes.
I'm just closing it out. There's no outro for this one. So.
No outro. We'll see you later. Like our shit, please. Thank you. Da, 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 da.